What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. And today we're doing just that. We're going to make old fashions three different ways, three different cocktails, three different bourbons, three, 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 three. So today we do have a special guest. He's going to help us give us a different perspective other than me telling you the same old fashioned I think is the best since sliced bread every single time. Anyway, so without further ado, let's roll his intro. Bring him on in. Mr. High Top Sports.
Intro's gonna be fired up, baby. I mean, blew my eardrums out. I was like, "Let's go, but wake up!"
I told you it was a little loud, but I figured you make me roll the intro either way, so I figured we dive into that. So, for anybody that does not know, Sheldon, give me the quickest rundown of you so I can start drinking.
Yeah, I thought sports got a sports channel, but for tonight, I'm going to be your bourbon esque entrepreneur. I guess I'm going to be the guy the dummy here,
You're
testing
gonna
the
be the
bourbon.
test dummy.
Yeah, giving you the more fanatic view, right? The guy that doesn't know what he's doing, but maybe if you're trying to get into this old fashioned bourbon life, I can be more relatable for you.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly. I think you could give a good perspective of somebody that hasn't had as many bourbons on the wall or whiskeys as I do, for example. I know you're kind of a Buffalo Trace kind of guy. It's kind of your go-to. Maybe every once in a while, Elijah Craig or an Angel's Envy or Knobs.
Mm-hmm. Knobs, yep.
I know you like Knobs, so. But these are going to be different. So let's go ahead and dive in so we can get the first drink rolling. Go ahead and roll the intro for the first old fashioned. There we go. A little B-roll action for you boys. So the first one is going to be like an oak old fashioned, and the only way to really do that is with a little oak bourbon. Now this one's new, so this one's gonna be a little bit different, but it's a triple oak from Angel's Envy. This one just came out. I do know, Shelton, for you as well, if you end up liking this did just hit the stores in Jacksonville, so it's gonna be part of their everyday lineup. So if you like it, you can end up picking this up. I'm obviously not affiliated.
Can I tell a story about how you dropped these off my desk today? Is that allowed?
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay.
So Ricky made these little all the concoctions in these three little like witch Halloween vases, glasses, things, I guess. And told me he was going to get them, and I forgot. And I come back to my desk today, and in a box with a bunch of bubble wrap are these three little bottles. And I was like, yo, like it reminded me of like the medicine you used to take when you were a kid. And I was like, is someone trying to kill me? Like, what is this? And then it hit me. I'm like, hey, bro, because it's like number 2. I'm like, whoa, what's up, bro? Yeah, but it was just Ricky.
Yeah, no, I put poison in one of them, but you're gonna guess which one tonight.
Yeah, we'll figure.
There's a running joke. I don't know if Eric's gonna be in the chat, but there's a running joke that samples kill you. Right? I've been sick both times anybody's ever sent me samples. So, what's funny enough is that box came from one of the distillers we're going to be talking about next week. Sent me like 4 of their like top of the line lineup for samples. So we'll be reviewing that next week, but that's next week's drink. So let's go ahead and dive in. Real quick with the chat before we get diving into everything. Liz is in here. Welcome. Austin Rogers, little gator symbol. So I'm sure he's from your channel. Says that's the homeless beard man I was talking about. Hey, I look nothing but homeless. I got a fresh cut today, just for you. Tuxedo in the chat says which one? I don't know which one. Okay, I'm not gonna read out all his stuff. But production of elimination. That's weird. Don't understand that. And then he says EH is in here, which she is. So first old fashioned is it's just a simple one, right? It's typically one where you just make at home. Usually it starts off with like a ½ ounce of simple syrup, some bitters. I typically like to go towards cherry bitters. You can just pour it over ice. Make it easier on yourself. I'm not going to go fancy and chill all these this time. I'm just going to kind of make it in glass. And then that way I don't have to like dirty up like 16 dishes. You made yours a little faster than mine. You pretty good at this?
Okay. The wife is asking for a sip. She's sitting in the man chair right now. How many ounces was that, Ricky? Because that's
it's actually less. Your recipe is going to be less than what's on the screen.
How long is this show? Here are my cherries, boys. Costco plug. I heard the port shut down. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my cherries.
Let's get the cherries. So for bitters, I use Woodford Spice Cherry Bitters. You can't get it open, can you? In shambles.
Oh no! I look like Billy trying to open up the water bottle.
Yep. Stream's over. Stream's over, boys. Can't get open the cherries. You got it?
Yeah, we do.
First time I get it. Anyways, so I use Woodford Spice Cherry Bitters for almost all the bitters that I like using. They're just better. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but they're typically better. What's up?
I just started drinking. I was paying attention.
I mean, go ahead. Dive in, bud.
Baby. Here we are.
I know you have a weird... What kind of cherries are you using?
Just
Costco? Is it just Sam's Club style, or
it's these?
It's Grandpa's Urn.
Yeah, it's pitted amaretto wild cherries. I mean, they're old fashioned cherries.
There we go. I use the Filthy brand, the black cherry ones, only because they last longer. If you get the Woodford's one, typically they mold up pretty quick. But anyway, sometimes with a oak old fashioned, you can smoke it. I'm not, for this example, I can't smoke yours, so. But go ahead, and I know you've already pounded half of it. What's your thoughts on it before you finish it off?
I like it a lot. It's very I try to judge a old fashioned by the cough that I usually have right after I take a sip, and it kind of has a nice little burn to it. But this is one that I could enjoy sipping on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I figured you like this one the most, to be honest, simply because it is, some of the stuff I have you try sometimes. It's not high proof. This is only 92 proof, which is kind of in that sweet spot for you.
Yeah, this is it. I like this a lot. It doesn't look, you get that burn with bourbon and old fashioned typically, and so that can kind of deter you. But this has a nice, perfect warmness for a nice cold night, but the sweetness to keep you coming back. I like the sweet. You know what I mean? We got Thomas Anderson saying it's down in the low 40s tonight. What I would give for a cold frosty. I don't know, but he's saying that it is, and it's not here.
Oh, Thomas says, cheers from northern Michigan tonight. I don't get internet connection in the cabin, so I'm in my garage. Won't be here very long. Well, Thomas, I appreciate you stopping by. If it's in the 40s, bud, we need to go up there and do a show, because I'm ready for the cold. Dalton in the chat says, cheers, Shelton. Old-fashioned cocktails by a million. There you go.
I love it.
Funny. Tuck says, cabin in the woods. Nervous face. Yeah, no, so again, I think this one was going to be the one I figured you would like, because it's like a mix between like Woodford's Double Oak and just regular Angels, because it's just a tripled oaked Angel's Envy. So
I'm gonna be plastered by the end of this. I'm already feeling buzzed.
First time?
This is delicious. This is by far the best one, and I haven't had the other two yet.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna dive in. I'm definitely gonna fire you up at the end with some higher proof stuff, but I'm gonna ease you in. I'm gonna get you buzzed before we get you hammered.
I think that's a perfect way to do it, though. Personally, like if you're wanting to get into the old fashioned world, like, look, I think I'm a huge fan of Angel Envy myself. Triple Oak is a little bit. Am I wrong when I say that it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more of a punch than because of it being a triple oak than the normal bottle? Yeah, the normal bottle's a little lighter.
Yeah, the original Angels is typically gonna be softer, lighter. This one has a little bit more punch and flavor. Obviously, a lot more oak.
Yeah.
This, just so you have a rundown, because I don't know if you watched a review. If you haven't watched a review on this, go check it out. It is pretty cool. But basically, it's aged 4 years in American white oak, charred number 3, if you want to get technical. But then they divvy that up into 3 pieces, right? And they put part of it in Hungarian oak, part of it in Chickapin. I can never pronounce these. Chickapin oak, and then French oak. So you got the French oak that gives you vanilla, the Chickapin, which is supposedly got a lot more spice, and then the Hungarian oak is apparently just a little bit more of a oakier punch. So, and then they take that, they age it in those for a year, and then it goes into a barrel. It blends it up nice and turns into what you're drinking here.
It's pretty cool. the process of making these things are sick. We've gone to St. Augustine Distillery where they make bourbon now, and it's just cool the process. And you see, again, they were a gin and rum company first because
Hmm.
the longevity that it takes to make whiskey and bourbon obviously is much longer. But they're really hammering home that bourbon part now. And this, I love St. Augustine's bourbon. Have you done any of that on here?
I did, but people try to burn me at the stake because they say Florida doesn't come from bourbon. They say only real bourbon comes from
That's
Kentucky.
fair.
I'm
I
the
I
longer
I
I've
could
been.
get that, but those boys in St. Augustine, they're Flagler boys, okay? We went to the same school, okay? Those my dogs, those my ride or dies right there. It's mom and pop kinda up and coming, entrepreneurs. They do a fantastic job.
I will say they're doing a single barrel selection for like the crowd to come help pick coming up in like a week or two, which is cool. But I think from when me and you went last, St. Augustine's is like they're light years ahead of when we were there. Um,
Oh, it's like we go over 3 years, I feel like, and they just make jump leaps and bounds. I love it. It's cool the fact that we have something like that here, like that
yeah.
close. Like, we take it for advantage for sure because the entire atmosphere there is you can't go there without to get a drink, and then you're 4 drinks deep, and you're like, "Alright, we gotta get
Ooh.
back home." Like, the where it's at,
When you went, you could tell them how much you spent on maple syrup when you went. I
it
think,
was like a $4, right? For
yeah,
the maple syrup that we bought. Yeah,
you
yeah.
got maple syrup in a magnet and a bottle, I think, and I think you came out of there like
5.
250 going, "Hey, I
It
fucked up."
I thought they were gonna sponsor the show, alright?
I get
It
it.
was fantastic maple syrup.
I'm still waiting for them to email me back so I can
I,
get the
you know,
specific stuff.
it's in a great place, it's in a great location given for what it is, but also, like, in a bad location because it's, like, off the beaten path from downtown.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I kind
Even
of
though I
like
said
that
it's
because I don't want to be driving. Okay, I shouldn't even finish that sentence, but I don't want to
Austin,
have
it's
to
a good
leave.
question.
So
Go
what?
ahead. He said, "Is there a way to tame this one and make a drink for the wife with it? If it's a dumb question, ignore me." No, I think it's a solid question. Go ahead.
What do you mean,
Great.
like tame? I would say, like my wife doesn't like whiskey at all, so she's like, "Ew, get it away from me." But I can guarantee if Caitlin's right there, you can pass it to her. I'm sure she likes this.
Yeah, she just said it was smooth. So look, I would say tame it. Like my grandpa, RIP, before he passed, when I would make him drinks, he knows that I would pour a little more simple syrup, and he would say, "Hey, hold on the syrup," because he wanted just to get absolutely blasted. So you kind of control or tame it by the amount of simple syrup. So do 1.5 shots. Yeah, for it's not. Yeah, it's the simple syrup is what's key,
I
Austin. So
would
if you throw some,
honestly, if I was it, simple syrup. Obviously, you can control the sweetness, but I would put the cherry syrup, bring a little bit more fruit action to it. But
spot on. That's what
I,
Connor does. Connor does that a lot. Connor will take like this here
mhm,
because he's a little. We call him a little bitch.
yeah,
Am I allowed to say that on here?
yeah. We get buck wild. We don't care.
And he just lathers it. It's too much for me,
Sure,
but I think
I've had one
that's
of
where
his
you
old fashions. They are a little much.
yeah, that's where you get the wife dialed in.
But you know what you could do? Because he said fruity it up. I would throw an orange slice in here, not like a chunk, just like a nice little cut down the center, an extra cherry or two. It's already kind of fruity, to be honest. Like this is not something that like a normal person couldn't drink. This is the baby one compared to what we're diving into. So
Look, a bourbon's bourbon, dude. Like it's like you can't mask it. And so
yeah,
she has to understand that it's gonna punch her in her make believe dick. But once you kind of get over that initial burn and you understand what you're working with and you acquire a taste, she'll like it. I've met your wife, Austin. She got that dog in her. She'll enjoy
yeah.
it.
This is
The wife
not.
goes the wife
This
goes,
is very
"What's
much
what
a
what bourbon is that?" I go, "Why don't you tune in? Why don't you hop in here?"
yeah. I mean, honestly, this is a very like I would categorize this as like family friendly bourbon. This isn't 122 proof like we're gonna get into in a little bit.
PG.
Well, for example, just so you have perspective from beginning to end, this is 92 proof. You're gonna drink 122 proof by the end,
Yeah, what's Buffalo for the people
like
at home?
90. It's
I think,
less than
Austin, that would be a better one to start off with. Triple Oak has a lot going on, right? So if that's gonna be her first one, that
oh,
could
for
be a little
her,
yeah,
little BT.
or even a Four Roses. What do you think? Four Roses old fashioned? That's really
Yeah,
sweet. It has a natural sweetness to that was for your wedding, bro. Those things will go down like water. Like the second
Well,
one, dude. Cody sent me a bottle of Four Roses, and that gets dangerous because what I love about bourbon is it's nice and slow, but you get a perfect like halfway through. It's almost like you were drinking 3 to 4 high noons for me personally,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
can't drink that much. That's a lot to consume. So I'm like halfway through, and it's still about the same amount of time, about 20, 30 minutes, and I got that nice little buzz. Four Roses, I think, would be the perfect one to go after.
Four Roses, even regular Woodfords. Um, the
That's Ricky. Woodford's has got a little bit of
I
punch for
love
if it's
Woodfords.
if it's our first one, I think Four Roses or Buffalo or Knobs Creek. Those are
Buffalo
easy.
Trace would be probably the best one for somebody just starting out because it is sweet. It's not as sweet as Four Roses, but it's like lighter in every aspect, um, and it's also cheaper. But what we can do is we can dive into the next one. That way we can at least have a.
I'm doing my best. Here, let me pass them to the wife. We're gonna need more ice, so
We're gonna need more ice. Um, the next
she's
one,
gonna
I
finish that. Don't finish my cherry. You
don't
can have
finish
it.
my cherry.
I'm gonna get a new one.
I mean, you
You
have
just
a
got.
urn full. I mean, the next old fashioned. I know you haven't even had anything like this, so it'd be cool to see what you think of this next one. Um, but
I'm
overall
excited.
thoughts. If you had to grade this old fashioned compared to the old fashions you've had in the past, what are you giving this?
Yeah, I give it like a. I mean, whew. Buffalo Trace is like a 9.2 because it's just that's where my bread and butter, and I'm gonna give that like a 8.6. It was up there. I genuinely I was pissed that we already had to move on from it. Like honestly, I genuinely enjoyed it. That was good.
I mean, I'll get you some more.
Is that Bob? Is that Asheville? Is that just survived Hurricane Helene, Bob? Big Bob?
Yep, Big Bob in the chat. He says, "Ooh, I'm here."
Holy shit, dude! Good to see you. Hey, can I talk to Bob real quick?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Bob,
If
hey,
anybody doesn't know, he's an FFSU fan.
I'm like genuinely happy to see you. I was stressing, bro, about you up there. Like keep it a bug. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, you did. You said you heard from him. I go, yeah. He's like, totally thought he was dead. He's like
Bro,
talking to wife last night. We were planning funerals.
I go, Ricky can't do this. We can't do this again, bro. I'm not ready for this. Oh, we were playing and shit. I'm like, Bob's dead, babe. Bob's dead.
I know you were more worried about who were you going to send the shit talking text to. So
I was honestly more pissed that I didn't get to say you lost to him.
what's FSU's record right now?
1-4. They suck, and they're gonna lose again this weekend.
Jeez, bro. Jesus.
Bob left. Bob left.
Probably. Let's roll into the next one because even if you're waiting on ice, we can get the different graphics and stuff going.
I got it. Yeah, we're good.
All right. Roll next old fashioned. I know. So the next one is going to be a rye old fashioned, right? And I like to break out some of the stuff that people like, that they like. This one's been popular on the internet lately. It's the Bullet Rye 12-year age. I know you haven't had anything that's been 12-year aged
No.
whiskey, and I don't think you've actually had any rye whiskey either. And this one again, it's still lower in proof. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm a big bottle guy. I'm like a book cover. You know what I mean? And if I'm looking, I'm not grabbing this bottle. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But I'm glad that you got it. So I'm listening. Continue.
I think you're gonna like it. This one
Okay.
reminds me of Christmas. So I'm gonna put you in the mood, right? Hold on. Let's set the mood. I got you. I know how to set it.
Okay.
I
I
gotta
like
set
this.
it.
I love this channel. This is good stuff, dude. You're a good host. While you're
Sometimes.
finding that, for guys, like I'm giving you the perspective. I'm a big bottle guy. And it may not be the right way to buy things, but to me, your bottle, the logo, the way that it looks tells you a lot about what you're trying to encompass. Like behind me right now, right? I know the one little bottle behind you is Bland's. I would
Mhm.
like even without knowing that it is, I would dive into it. I've told you Redwood Empire, by looking at it is not my vibe. I've tried it, hasn't been my vibe. That is what I have dialed in for me. I've seen this, stayed far away from it, but I'm so pumped to try it.
So at least it's not just this whiskey mixed with our original old fashioned stuff.
Right.
We made sure we brought out all the stops for the people. Just saying, we're not slouching it. So you get the warm tones going from the fire. You got to picture it. It's like 53 degrees out, right? Nice breeze, right? It's a week before Christmas. You're getting in the mood, right? You got to get to smell the pine trees going. Okay. That's when you break out this bottle. To me, obviously. So
did you get themed cups for this and not tell me? Or is that the same cup you just had?
There's a different cup. It's my holiday cup.
Where's my music?
It's my little truck and tree, and it says "'Tis the season."
Yeah, I like that cup. I thought you were setting the mood.
I did. I turned the lights a little warmer.
Oh,
they're bright white before. Now we're warmed up by the fire.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put music on. I thought we were gonna get like a little Christmas jazz.
I mean,
that's look. We don't have to.
No, I mean, you did it. It's you did it. I mean, you can't call me out like that on my own stream and not expect me to deliver.
It would have been cooler if we would have had like little Christmas lights around. I'm just kidding. The graphic comes up. There's Christmas lights around us. Bob says I still have 2 ounces of pipe dream.
We turned them green. We turned it green.
Ooh, I like this.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that.
Turn it down. I know I'm getting copyrighted for that. All right.
We're getting copyrighted on.
Exactly. So you got to get Christmas vibes going if you're doing a rye old fashioned. To me, everybody can drink their own, to each his own, but rye to me is holidays. Go ahead. You can pour it up. Make it. Cheers. I gotta make mine, obviously, but
the music has me just vibing. I don't care how little this is. I'm fucking down.
So
Big Rob's don't awake Mariah Carey. She's on thawing right now, boys. You got it. I'm telling you right now, I'm fired up. Mariah Carey to come out and just spit on me a little Christmas music, baby. That's my girl.
I did say a week before Christmas, not Christmas. Christmas, Mariah doesn't come off, so you know. Now, for everybody at home, this old fashioned, right? Obviously, you need rye whiskey. I'm using Bullet 12 year. Now, where we get a little bit more creative with this one is you can pick this up almost any liquor store. It's Elijah Craig's cocktail syrup. This one's going to be their spiced old fashioned one, and it is made for the rye whiskeys, right? It's usually meant for the Elijah Craig rye, but I don't care for that one too much. I want to swap it up, and we're swapping out the Bullet 12 year. So gives you a little bit more flavor profile. And you don't need anything extra in there. You're obviously going to add a cherry still because you just don't make an old fashioned without a cherry, you know? So
this is the best stream ever. This is such a vibe. I can't even right now. Can we just go live like every day for Christmas and just get hammered and just listen to Christmas music?
Are you trying to leak the stream schedule for the 24 days of Christmas?
You know, it's funny. I was talking to Ryan today, and I was like, "Man, the holidays are tough to be on a diet because you eat like fatties and things like that." And he's like, "Well, you just kind of moderate." And I'm like, "Honestly, dude, I like drinking an old fashioned every single night. Like, I like a bourbon cream or something. Like, when it's Christmas, like you just get cozy and warmed up, and just get me hammered. Just get me up into the mountains, bring maybe 19 old or moonshine drinks. Let's go."
Yeah, just ride it out. Now, I also would say,
it smells good. It smells Christmassy. You
get a little pine, you get a little bit of spice. Well, it's right.
You know, when you do this shit and I watch this, and I was making fun of the night watching it, Kayla, I was like, this guy's over here just making up sense. I smell it. I smell Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I set the mood for you. I got the music playing. Go ahead and give it a little taste. Let me know what you're thinking. Once she gets done smelling it, it's fine.
Right? That's crazy.
I know you've never had rye before, rye whiskey, because I know that's nothing that you're going to pick up automatically, but.
Hey. I don't know if it's music. I don't know if it's the lights. I don't know if it's the motor underneath this desk. Whatever it is, though, this thing, this is good. This is really, really good. This is why you don't listen to me. This is why you don't buy by the bottle, okay? You listen to Ricky. You go to Commonwealth Fashion. You get the expert to tell you what to drink. Don't go by the bottle. Why is my music turned down? I'm fired up. I'm drunk. And I'm buzzing. This is the best show ever. Can we do this every night? 9 o'clock streams.
Every night? I did it for a while. It's a little tiring. Now, I will say,
Good, right?
the one thing that sucks about the bottle, I've bought some sexy looking bottles. 90% of the time, they're dog shit.
True.
So, not every time. Like,
I
the
like
new riff.
it a lot. I think you did a good job at getting me buzzed with the first one. Kudos to you.
Sure.
Kudos to you. Man, I don't want to say it's better than the last one, but I feel like it's better. It's not better. Why says it's not better? I may be a little persuaded by the music.
The music did get you going. I
miss Christmas music. I can't wait to just blow my speakers out with that shit for 30 days. 60 days.
I will say this is its own unique old fashioned because it is spicier. It's not gonna have the traditional vanilla caramel notes that you get from like bourbon. Because this isn't even bourbon, this is whiskey.
It does have a spicy kick. I can feel it in my throat.
Yeah.
It has a spicy kick.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
starting
the rye in there. It's not the alcohol burning you, it's the notes of rye kind of kicking you. Because typically it's a little spicier. You being so new into it, I feel like I'm explaining pepper to somebody.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Tuxedo said that I guess he's giving the graphics team a little bit of flack.
Why?
Austin said Lord Shelton's drunk hands are coming out.
Tuck says the text changed from simple syrup to spice syrup, but it still says bourbon instead of rye. Where's the quality control? Hey. Bro, I had to make Shelton the headache that I had of making these. I was trying to make just the first one, and the kid woke up like 13 times in the middle of me making this. I was like, I'm never gonna finish this. So if there's a couple, you know what we're drinking. I got the bottle here nice and big for you. It says rye in the middle of the screen. I'm just saying, if you can't tell what we're drinking, it's on you, bud. Austin said, Lord Shelton's drunk, hands are coming out.
What I love about Ricky is this guy is like a perfectionist. Like the fact that I got when he told me, he's like, hey, I'm gonna make you like a couple old fashions. I didn't know what to anticipate, but when I got it, I was like, yeah, this is like, who the hell has this shit? And not only that, but he has this like brown labeling. You don't just have this like lying around, but Ricky does. The guy's dialed in. Like, there's no way that I'd be this. This is why Ricky's ride or die right here. Keep locked and loaded, boys.
I gotta let you know which order we're getting it. I have to have it pre-made. I just kept it super simple for you, so all you gotta do is pour it over ice and add a cherry.
You did a great job.
We're here for the people.
This is probably one of my favorite live streams of all time. I'm thinking about shutting on High Top Sports and calling it just High Top Fashions. If this is what I knew that it entailed, screw talking about sports. That shit's stressful.
That's what I mean. Nobody's here to tell you. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. People come in all the time and tell me my opinion's wrong, and that's totally fine. But nobody's here to tell me my team sucks.
Those are the best.
Liz says, "Where's all the OGs at?" I know, right? The stream's a little lackadaisical as far as comments go.
They saw my ugly ass, and I gotta get that.
I understood. A lot of people aren't into cocktails either. Like I try to tell you, like my viewers like bourbon. They like whiskey.
Straight.
Yeah, they want to know what we're drinking. I've reviewed all of these before. Any of these bourbons that are coming out, I have a full review video with all the fancy details in them, so you can always check that stuff out later. But and not everybody wants cocktails. I like both. I want to be able to have a good bourbon, but kind of going back to like, before I even had this channel, we would make like a Woodford's Double Oak Old Fashioned. We're like, okay, how can we get it better? Right. And then we went and tried some Angels and some Knob Creek and some Elijah Craig. And then you brought over Jefferson's Oceans one day. That was disgusting. We started kind of venturing into that course. And that's one of those things where it was like, I want to find the perfect old fashioned. So as much as I want to do the reviews on the bourbon and get some really good bourbon, just to get a little tipsy, I also want to find the perfect old fashioned.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, your name's called fashion. But yeah, I have learned, even talking with Bernie today at work, because he loves bourbon. When I hear people say, "Oh, I love bourbon," like, I'd automatically assume, like, "Oh, you like bourbon, you like old fashions." Like, no, those guys just like sipping on bourbon, like
Yeah,
just straight
it's like
certified
this
killings.
in a Glen, fancy whiskey glass, pinkies out, and just kind of like I'll give you an example. You know, like when you went to St. Augustine Distillery and you're seeing all the stuff being made, you're seeing the stills, you're seeing the barrels, right? Not only do you enjoy what's in the glass, but you also enjoy the process of it being made because it does take a lot more work, right? Most people just go, oh, you just throw it in a fucking bottle and sell it. It's not the case. Like this has to be aged for at least not well, this one in my hand had to be aged for at least 5 years. So that's 5 years sitting on the shelf, just waiting to be drank, absorbing flavor from the barrel.
How did you not go to the Kentucky Bourbon Show? I feel like you let your people down.
Damn, it's like that, bro. How many old fashions you had, bro? You just gonna. So by the time I realized it was actually that I had the day off and not doing like a wedding or something, the tickets were sold out. I automatically I was like, oh, I know I have a wedding that day, but it was one of the weddings that canceled.
We going next year?
Oh, for sure. We're putting together a whole like squad party bus to fucking pick up everybody up on the way as we get there.
Okay,
Maybe not that, but we're going.
we'll figure it out.
Austin said, "Man pulled out a huge butt plug." Hey, don't say that. It is one, but you ain't got to say that.
Where did that? I don't see that.
It could be blocked because he said butt. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So thoughts on rye?
The more I drink it, I like it better than the other one right now. And I don't know if
It's.
I'm just blitzed.
I mean, you've only had one drink now, so
I mean, you know your boy Light. You know your boy Light on his feet. You know what I'm saying?
I will say it's. I remember when the first rye old fashioned I had, I liked it a lot, just simply because it was so different from everything else I've had. Because I was always like very in line with what I like, right? Bourbon, basic notes. I want the vanilla, the caramel, a cherry note typically. I use the same bitters, simple syrup, and a cherry every single time. So even with like different bourbons, it's almost similar. But a rye, it's completely left field. You're getting totally different flavor profile. That in the 12-year age. This bottle was sat. How old? I would have been 20 when this bottle got put into a barrel. This liquid got put into a barrel.
Wow.
That's what I mean.
Damn you. That's what I got from that.
Damn. I didn't understand that we were coming to the fucking roast. Just call me Tom Brady. Okay, Kevin Hart. Damn.
Liz had been like 9 then.
Christ, no.
Just kidding.
Canceled. Liz says, so crazy they're normally on right away. I know. They're all allergic to old fashions, apparently.
I was wondering, when I saw your thing, because I remember you telling me about how like they're not huge fans of the cocktails, how that would bode with the OGs.
I mean, hey, I can't knock them. It's not completely the normal. Now,
But
part of
keep
like,
in mind, I don't know where your fan base is, but I know a lot of my fan base, they were impacted heavily by the hurricane. So the last couple of weeks have
there's
been
definitely
slow
some North Carolina people. I have a lot of Canadian people too, for some reason. But the people that show up, if they stay at the end, they're going to see me show the bottles that just came in today. They get sneak peeks to people that stay, you know. I can't
give
give
all bottles.
I did. I got 3. They finally came in because remember they were supposed to be part of that first bourbon haul. They just never made it.
Wow.
Pays to tune in, bud. Pays to tune in. What do you want me to say? They'll come in during the last old fashioned.
I'm tuned in.
You would like these though.
I'm limping through, but I'm tuned in. You know.
I mean, by the next old fashioned, Caitlin's gonna carry you back to your crib and put you to sleep because this one. What is this one? This one's like
teary-eyed and shit, bro. Got me thinking back to North Carolina. No kids. Man, what
a time! You should probably wait to have kids. You know, I know I'm gonna wait.
Hey, if I could give you any advice, Rick, I'd wait.
That's what we're doing. This is like a 92 proof or 2. About the same as Angels. It's lower proof. That way, but he went straight for the cherry. Anyway.
Yeah. I got the wife in the
lazy
recliner.
boy?
She got her own. She continues to use mine.
After she made you throw out the other one?
No. We put it in our room.
Okay.
I got a nice little reading nook in our room now. It kind of worked out, dude. The blue chairs, they don't die, bro. Blue chairs will go back to me and Rick starting our own little podcast, the Asshole Podcast.
Oh, the blue chairs. No. I meant the chair that was in the living room of your old place.
That's gone, yeah. But I got replaced that one with mine. But she had her own little chair with a vibrator.
And for our next old fashioned, let's go ahead and roll into that one. He's barely hanging on, boys. He's barely hanging on.
I've been saying massager. It vibrates the back, bro.
You ain't gotta explain it to me, bro. You're just gonna call your wife out midstream. I'm all here for it, I guess.
Why do you do this? You set me up. You set me up.
I'm here for the people.
I'm blasted.
We're just warming up, bud.
How do you do this?
You realize we've only been live for 36 minutes.
I feel like I've been here for 3 days. I
Do you
missed
remember
my Saturday show.
when I went live for 5 hours?
Oh, man. It took 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
No, I was up to 4.
Did you? How did Liz take us when we're going to Hollywood, Florida to stream? How did she take that when you told her we were going?
I didn't know we were going. What are we streaming?
Gambling, drinking, just degenerate stuff.
Oh, I mean, I figured. Can't really argue that. It's kind of a must. It's better than Vegas, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like once we went, like we kind of learned, like we have what we need 3 hours away, whether it's Tampa or Hollywood. You don't think so?
You're gonna tell me Vegas is just like 4 hours away?
I mean, I felt like,
I bet you they don't even have robes.
I mean, that's true.
I'm upset you're not wearing the white robe now. No, don't.
You know, it's funny. I was kind of conscious about what to wear. I almost put on a vest. I didn't know what kind of mood we were in.
I only wear this simply because it clips the mic.
I feel like with the vibrating and everything, like we are content like clip galore right now. Tuxedo should be just grinding away over there,
clipping us up,
clipping this thing up. Yeah,
he doesn't typically do that, but you never know.
Tuxedo, a promotion is on the rise. Tuxedo.
I tried to give him promotion. He didn't want it.
This is dangerous, and I'm here for it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go over the next old fashioned real quick. So the next one is gonna be using, like, you gotta have, like, we've already went over like a oak, right? Now this one's got some oak in it too, but we went over a bourbon, right? We went over a rye. Now you gotta have the trifecta and pull in a wheated bourbon. Now, granted, this one's gonna be a double oak wheated. It's also gonna come in at 122 proof. I'm saying it's 51% corn for the mash bill, 45% wheat, and 4% malted barley, which that malted barley part is going to give you a little bit of a chocolate note mixed into it. Should make it a little bit of sweeter. So I thought, what pairs well with that? And again, going back to the Elijah Craig cocktail syrups, it's going to use the black walnut, which is typically going to have a little bit more nuttiness to it. It's going to have a little bit more like a darker sweetness to it as well, that I think pairs well with the double oak of Nulu. I know you've never had Nulu. This is also a single barrel select from Seelbach. Seelbach? I don't know how to pronounce them. I don't even know what the name is. I just know that's in the realm. But again, kind of the same thing. You just use ½ ounce of the syrup, put some bourbon in there, and you add a cherry. Nothing fancy. You got to keep it simple. If you want me to do more complicated old fashions, we can do that, but I'm going to need the OGs to show up, and I'm going to need everybody else to show up then too, because those take a lot more work. Thoughts before we dive in, Sheldon?
Yeah, I was going to give you my perspective of the bottle. I would never. I'm back on of the look. I would pick the rye before I pick this one. So we are deep into the weeds here. If I'm bottle pick, if I'm picking on looks, I'm not picking this bottle. I'm staying far, far away. Now, what I do like, a little tape down in the bottom with handwritten stuff, that gets me horned up. Okay, I'm listening, but I would still pick the other one over.
So just to give you an idea, what they wrote on here was the proof's 122. This is going to be 100, or no, I'm sorry, not 100, 61% alcohol, a 6-year and 6-month age, and it's coming from barrel W78. So that's what they want to write on there, because some of these smaller distilleries, they want you to know all the details, because a lot of people kind of nerd out on that stuff. It is fun to know because
what happened?
I don't think I poured the syrup.
Oh, you're making yours live? You're not doing like you did me?
No. And then I just spilled it in my hand. 1 minute. I just covered myself with it.
All right, I got this. All right, boys, welcome to Call Me Old Fashioned. We are. Oh, you're back. Okay. Whew. Let me read some of the comments while you're doing that. Tuxedo Cat said, my last promotion got me a 10% raise for my previous salary. I now make $0 a year. Glad that you gave me a raise. That was nice of you. Big Bob said, nice. Big Bob never responded to any of my comments of him being alive. Very upset. Tuxedo Cat said, I know. I do a lot of bragging. Austin said, Tuxedo, glad you know your worth. Tuxedo did a face. 3 of those. Tyler Bohannon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Tyler. Tuxedo said, LOL, before my raise, I was paying. Call me old fashioned. Big Bob says, can we do a pipe dream one soon? What is that a bourbon?
It's the Redwood Empire pipe dream. It's the one you tried.
I thought he was like talking about his pipe dream was to like. I'm being told I'm being loud. You see what you've done to me? My forehead's warm. That's how I know that I'm drunk.
Hey.
And I love it. This is, dude, if this is how your Friday nights go, 9 p.m. every single Friday, I mean, lock me in. You know what I mean?
That's what we're here for. Do you remember back when we used to do the vlogging stuff? And we went to Jenny Springs? On the drive there, I said, no. I need you to drink. And you said, why? I go, I need footage. So that's what we brought you here today. Just need a little bit of footage.
We got some clips. Rodney Hunter says I'm drunk too.
What? Rodney Hunter says I'm drunk too. Bro, yeah, I mean, Shelton's only had like a half a juicy juice over here, and he's blitzed out of his mind, so. But that's what I thought about before stream. I go, he doesn't even know. He's not prepared. So Big Bob says, "Oh, I'll give him a chance."
Any mood or any Christmas music for this one, bro? I'm gonna go back to the rye for the Christmas music.
Oh,
you know me so well.
Got you.
If you were married, I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. I'm not gay, but a good bourbon's a good bourbon. You know what I mean?
That's what we're here for. Here for the people.
That's a clip.
Jesus, bro.
I mean, this is TV. You know what I mean? This all right. So what's the vibe? What am I getting into?
I'll pitch it up. I gotta read this comment though. Big Bob says, "I got people at my house taking a shower for the first time in a week, but I want an old-fashioned advice." Hey, sometimes you're dialed in. Big Bob says, simple syrup or white sugar? If you have an option to have cube sugar, like this, like a cube sugar, always go cube. If you're putting like a sugar packet, do simple syrup. If you're just making an old fashioned. But so if you were going vibes, right, this should technically be a little bit higher proof, which means you're gonna drink it a lot slower. You're probably gonna go, we're thinking Okies, we're thinking jazz music, right? But this is more like, this is how you finish the night off. Higher proof.
Hey, not with your mom? I'm sorry, go ahead.
She's not here, don't worry. But This is also like, if you had to categorize it, I would categorize this as more of like the dessert. Hence why you're finishing with this one, right? It's got the chocolate notes, what that I like, and that's where I categorize that for. But it's also the highest proof. So going back, you could go drink a bunch of Bud Light. You could go drink a bunch of, you know, White Claws or whatever you're getting into. I like to drink as little as possible for the best effect, but also to be good.
Yeah.
That's when you bring Daddy in. Hence why I brought the Daddy glass out.
Why didn't you tell me there was a theme to the cups, bro? I could have been more prepared.
I told you pre-stream, I said we should have had certain vessels. I just know that I'm dialed in. And you got your Gator cup.
The fact that no, I got the Braves cup. P.
Are they out or are they
Bless
in?
you. Come on, bro. Are mom jokes allowed?
I mean, if you want to, I don't care.
You said this is the dessert. No, I'm just like your mom. But this is a hell of a stream. I don't know how this thing doesn't have 100,000 people watching right now, because this is premium TV.
They, you know, sometimes they just don't know what they have until it's gone, you know?
That's true. Austin's in for a treat. I'm in here talking smack about him in our Discord.
You were talking smack about who in the Discord?
Austin. I said Austin's drunk in our Discord. I'm trying to get more of our Discord in here to come, because they're a bunch of alcoholics too. So
Who's not an alcoholic? You know what I mean?
Huh?
What I think about a Friday night, as I get older, I don't want to go to the bars. I'd much rather hop on a YouTube channel, drink some bourbon, drink some whiskey, have some fun.
This is a way better vibe, dude. Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is way cooler. Austin's with the wife. She's enjoying herself. Possibly, maybe, could be a good old fashioned hanging with the boys. Nobody's in danger. Like, what more? Like, this is where'd my music go though? That you could really ruin a mood real quick when you shut that off. Because I haven't had a sip yet.
Hold on. I'm getting a better one for you.
Am I sniffing this one?
I mean, you can. I don't know if you're gonna.
Bottle.
What?
The other one was Christmas in a bottle.
The other one was Christmas. That one, I wanted you to pull the notes out because I knew you could get it.
So don't bother with this one.
I mean, go ahead. See if you pull anything out.
Shouldn't have sniffed it.
No? Why?
Try it again. We're getting cedar, like a tree smell, some kind of bark.
Tyler just subscribed.
Sorry. That got me excited.
Welcome to
That's
the
cool
family.
shit.
We have a pop up. Not everybody's pops up, but give it a taste. Let me know what your thoughts are. Go ahead. Cheers.
He said he loves higher proofs for old fashions.
Me too. It holds the proof. It holds the alcohol taste longer.
Why is this so good? This was smoother than the first two. I'm not that drunk. This is really good, Richie.
Maybe you are drunk. You just call me Richie.
Richie Rich is in the building, boys. Okay? Bougie Brad and Richie Rich have arrived because this shit slaps.
I will give you an example. This is the most expensive bottle out of the three. So this is $100.
Oh my gosh! It's because it's got the handwritten stuff on it.
Yeah, it's also 120 proof.
Wow, that is really good, dude.
I will say a higher proof bourbon doesn't water down with the ice, doesn't water down with the simple syrup, and it holds the alcohol a little longer. You taste the chocolate note in there?
I gave it a shuck.
No?
She's not as drunk as me. She said, no way. Wow. I
didn't know we had a harder critic back there.
It's nutty? I'll give you nutty.
That's the black walnut syrup, though.
It's black walnut syrup. Syrup? H? Hazelnut? She's in hazelnutty. Is that in there?
That's the syrup she's tasting, the black walnut.
That's the syrup you're tasting. I'll give you some syrup.
Jeez.
Harrison Sanchez, my kind of show. What up, baby? Bro, say Tyler Bohannon and tell me you don't just get fired up by that last name. Just say it out loud. Say it with your chest.
Bohannon.
Oh, there it is.
It almost
Man,
like you want to like say it like you're saying Roll Tide.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Bro, every time he gets me a
hey.
chat, I get fired up to read it. Tyler Bohannon. You know?
I get where you're coming from. Travis Everett or Trav Everett says, "What's up, fellas?"
Tuxedo says, "I'm clipping. I'll give you nutty." Huh? Hey, Rick,
What?
sleep on it. Not this house, but the next house next to me. 2 houses to the left. For sale. Sleep
one?
on it. Not
The
the
left?
bitch.
Not your neighbor, but the one follow.
Yeah.
I don't need you to shoot my garage with fireworks.
He said, "I don't need you to shoot my house with fireworks." Tux, bro, Tux, send me that clip. I'll give you nutty.
Hey, Harrison says Hazel Nutty. Laugh my ass off. Oh, Travis caught it because I heard you say it. I just didn't call you out. He goes, "Black walnut thurup." Yo, hey, my buddy didn't realize he was getting canceled off the internet in a single night. Real quick, what's your thoughts on? Kidding. That's funny.
Trav says, "I'm moving into your house. Come on, baby, we got room."
I got some bourbon I need to drink, so.
Cody said, "What's up?" He's live right now.
Hey, that's how you do the streams, bro. You just pop over.
He's hitting the good old RC move. Wish I could be drinking and playing around. Dress to work, Cody. Go shoot some more streams.
Finish your live stream. Close that
Make sure
call.
go read the Bet US promo.
Yeah. Pull it over.
We are a menace to society. Thank God there's only 11 people in here. Could you imagine?
They typically watch after the fact, though. Don't know why.
This thing is this is mayhem. Did you and me together with alcohol, with live people? Could you imagine if we had some following us around in Vegas?
I would prefer to have them have a live reaction of us asking those that group of old dudes to take our picture. And then they were going like, no, that's not happening. And we're like, what the fuck? And as we walked away, I realized they thought we were wanting them to pay us to take a photo with them.
I was wearing a robe, and so they thought that I was like a character. Bro, we spent $100 on breakfast. Dude, I can't ever thank you enough. That was such a cool trip. He took me like he was one of his gay lovers.
Remember the window? I said, "Oh shit, red and blue." You said, "Oh." When you moved in Vegas.
We went to Paris for breakfast. We had Eggs Benedict. It was $55 for Eggs Benedict.
Bro, that's the best money I ever spent in Vegas.
It's so good.
Can you imagine? Do you remember me on the blackjack table in Flamingo?
Oh my gosh.
I was throwing out $50 bills like it was on fire. I said, "I don't want this. Please take it." I was so fucking hammered I couldn't do the math.
I was at the craps table at the Flamingo for a minute, bro. I was running.
Oh, the craps table? Oh my god! I remember standing there so long, going like, "I'm ready to go home." Like, what?
And I was cooking though.
You were staying even. That was the worst part. There was not enough money for me to tell you to leave, but you didn't lose any, so it was like, why leave? So we were just stuck. So, bro, the whole table flipped over like 18 times as you stood in this one spot, and I'm like, I lost all my money within the first 10 minutes.
I just kept hanging on. Like Trav says, I'm crying. Harrison says, I'm chasing how Shelton's feeling right now. Austin says, Cody would still get smacked on college football while Shelton's drunk. Could you? The problem, what would suck is my shit talking, the filter would be gone. Cody would be in shambles. Trav said, what should he pour up? Let him know. Call me old fashioned. Let him know.
I don't know what he has, but
He sent me a picture of it. Let me read it to you. What he has?
Yeah,
He sent it on Discord. Let me read it to you. He has Howler Head signed by somebody. Angels Navy, just normal bottle. Russell's Reserve, Buffalo, 2 bottles of Weller, Sazzles and Rye, and then Benchmark. And there's something else. Woodford, it looks like.
The Russells.
Mm.
I love the Russells. I have the 10-year, but I also have the private reserve. You remember I brought this over one night. You guys hammered it to hell and back. I've been hanging on to the last bit of this because I really don't want to spend. I don't want to buy another one, but I also do want to buy another one. I don't like the Howler Head. The Benchmark's good, but like maybe I would have started the night with that, or maybe end the night with that. You got to pick one because it's the cheaper stuff. The Weller, it's not a Weller night.
It's a party kind. So when we were in Vegas, there's a is it a carousel? No, it's a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And it's like 90. How much is it for all you can drink?
Not that much. Like $45.
$45. And you go, it's what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes completely around.
It's definitely like a couples thing.
No.
We turned it into a frat party real quick. We went the first night and we kind of like whatever. The second night we knew, okay, this is now an advantage. This is
You're spending $45 to not have to buy another drink the rest of the night.
Yeah. That's because that's 45. That's 2 drinks at in Vegas. So we're like, all right, let's go around the circle, meet some people, see the sphere again, which is really cool. And get bro, we are stumbling.
Bro, do you remember getting the fish and chips and you almost tipped $500? You're like, no, I have 500. I was like, can we cancel that? She's like, I did.
It was the chef. What's his name?
Gordon Ramsay.
Ramsay's fish and chips.
But he almost spent fucking $550 on fish and chips. Yeah, that was.
Why are you not in Discord? Why are you not in our Discord? Because it's about Florida football, and he doesn't give a shit about football.
I was in the Discord, but the issue is Sheldon in Vegas, in fucking Vegas. Alls I heard all night. Do you remember? I got up in the middle of the night going like, "What the fuck is happening?" Bro, I'm looking for bugs in the fucking hotel. I thought there was a big ass moth in there just flying by me. Bro, he's passed out. I'm like half in the fucking bag, and I was like, where the fuck is it? But his phone's not lighting up. It's just vibrating, like insane an amount. I'm like, I couldn't sleep because I kept hearing. It went on so long that I'm just like in bed, just.
I remember waking up and looking over, and Ricky just look at me. He's like, "What the fuck is going on with your phone?"
Bro, I said, "Who the fuck was texting you?"
Bro,
and you're like, "What?" I go, "Your fucking phone went off like 97 times." Because I remember having to like hover over things and like feel the vibrations, and I finally felt your phone because it wasn't lighting up, and it just went, and I go, "What the fuck?"
What Ricky and I are so fun because there's literally nothing you can throw at us. We just kind of roll with it. This is when we were at the airport and we miss our flight.
Did you tell him why?
We miss our Hold on, you can tell that. We missed our flight to Vegas on Sunday night football. We were supposed to get there for Sunday football. We had this thing planned out for months and we missed our flight. And anybody else would be devastated. But we were buzzed, and he'll explain why in a minute. And we were stuck in Charlotte Airport the day after the ACC championship, and it's when Alabama made the playoffs. So we made our time. We made it worth our time. Like we can't have a bad day.
Just so you guys know, we start off in Jacksonville Airport. We get there super early, right? Sheldon's having me take photos of him on like fucking random Christmas shit. It's December. And we stop and we get breakfast. And during breakfast, he's like, "Let me get an old fashioned." I go, "Whoa, are we drinking this early?" He goes, "It's a vacation." I said, "All right, let's buckle the fuck up."
And we drank on the plane.
Yeah, and then we drank on the plane. And then we get to Charlotte. Now we land where we have to get on the plane in about 20 minutes. We got to get across the airport and on the plane in 20 minutes. And Shell goes, yo, let's stop for a beer. And they pour this beer like if they're watching a snail just run. And I'm like, bro, we got to go. And he hands me this beer. He's like, just chug it. And we're running to the gate, just pounding them. We get to the gate and they go, you missed that shit, honey. And I go, bro, because I had fancy seats to fucking have free drinking. Yeah, I had extra leg room, right? Because this is the longer leg of the flight now. We're going from Charlotte to Nevada. This is 4 or 5 hours. I wanted to be comfortable. They fucking tell us to go get new tickets, and we got stuck in basic economy, no leg room, no free drinks, in the center, away from each other. I got stuck next to the bathroom in shambles. Now, I will say, I'm glad.
I got a middle seat.
Yeah, we both had middle seats. They did have red zone on the flight, so that made it worth it. But shout out to the airline person, the stewardess, when she handed me the Jack and Cokes and said, I got you. And then I was just fucking in the seat just...
Weird.
That was a touchdown?
Remember our bags got there before we did.
Oh yeah, our bags landed in Vegas like 4 hours before us.
Our bags made the transfer, but we didn't. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know how that's possible either. That's also when the Roll Tide part was born.
Oh man,
because
we were. I think I've told this story, but we were in the airport and we were in Charlotte, so all the FSU fans are there because they were just there for the AC championship, which they won. And so they thought, they were going to be in the playoffs, myself included. But then it starts on. I'm watching it live. Ricky's recording me for the reaction, which has been tweeted plenty of times now. Like,
fuck you, FSU.
Bama gets in, and it's like I can't look up without seeing an FSU fan, and I'm hammered. Clearly, we grabbed 2 big beer.
No, we did more than big beer.
And I'm yelling "Roll Tide" to every FSU fan. Remember we saw like a mini Holly? This guy, bro, 6'2", 245 pounds. I'm going, "Roll Tide." He's trying to fight me in the airport. Ricky's holding me back. His wife's holding him back. I'm just yelling "Roll Tide."
Bro, that was probably the one part that I was like, maybe we don't say it to everybody. Because that guy was serious.
Yeah, it goes to "Roll Tide," short lives, rent.
Oh, God. I can only imagine. Oh,
hey,
man.
That's cute.
Cute. That's funny. No, that's funny because that turned into like my saying now. Like, cute. Mm-hmm. I'm out.
What a trip. All right, we're going back.
Told you. I'll take some one conversation. You're like, oh, we have that in Hollywood, Florida. Get the fuck out of here. We got that. Bro, do you remember leaving? And you're like, we got to leave with a win. We hit the slots in the airport. And we won $20. You're like, that's it. We won. Let's leave. I'm like, I'm down $1,000, bro. There's no making that up in the airport.
Well, we spent $400 in the airport on t-shirts and hoodies.
Oh God, yeah. Last minute going, we got to get the wife something. What do we get? We didn't go back to New York.
Oh man, what a trip! Remember the New York, going to the New York casino was fun. Man, it's fun how you look back on things. We went. You know what was cool too is we went for our birthdays, which is in December. So everything had a Christmas vibe, which Rick and I are big on Christmas. That was cool to see too. We've lost everybody. Tuxedo even left.
I think they said, "Damn, Sheldon's hammered," and then they all kind of like,
It's time for us to go.
I mean, it's time for you to go. I'm just getting started, but
you want me to leave? Am I ruining the show?
No. I think it's the cocktail thing, bro. Most of the people didn't even show up tonight. I'm gonna have to give them a write up. No call, no show. Since you're here, let's go over the new bottles real quick.
I'm down.
We'll get rid of the cocktail thing, and I'll show you what I got. Let's see. We get
the new the bourbon hall.
Well, not all of it. Obviously, I did the bourbon hall last week, and I went over a bunch of stuff. But I got 3 new bottles. This was supposed to be part of the bourbon haul. I ordered this 30 days ago, and it took so long that I sent an email going, "Where the fuck's my shit?" And they finally were like, "It'll be there tomorrow." So let's dive in. And yeah,
Actually, like what? We got 10 likes. Call me old fashioned here. The guy's got $6,000 worth of bourbon behind him. Let's roll.
not 6,000, but
Is that new riff?
new riff. Now,
Bro, that's my shit. Where did you get that?
from their website. So let me explain. We'll go one by one. So
Are you blitz? Bro, my wife is slaughtered. She has bourbon cream. I look over, she's like, looking at me. I go, "Are you blitz?" She goes, "Yeah."
She going to the vibrator chair apparently.
He goes, "She's headed to the vibrator chair." Oh man, we're gonna get canceled.
Not me. You can't cancel me.
Austin says I'm here. Cody using all his login to talk. Austin, that was me. I'm in the high top recruit channel.
That's funny. Because nobody's in there. So for what I picked up, I've been looking for these for a long time. So this is the New Rift 8-year age. What you've had is the single barrel, right? So this
Yeah.
is their single barrel in a sense, but 8-year age. Now it's 100
Why
proof.
can't I get a sip of that?
They came in when I got home.
Oh.
Next week. But it's New Riff, so it's New Riff has been on this little burner where their stuff is good.
It's too good. It's like, is it Buffalo Trace's sister or no?
No. It's close to the distillery, but it's totally different. They do a New Rift on bourbon. But when I first tried their original, just straight up bourbon, when I drank that, I was like,
I put you on that bottle. Can I get it? Come on. That was me.
I did try it first at your house, if that's what you're saying.
Okay. That's what I'm going to go ahead and continue.
I'll give you credit there. I was live when I did it. It's on record somewhere. But
just want to make sure.
This, so when I first tried it, I remember going like, I can't wait till they have some age come out on their bourbon or any of their shit, because it was so good being so like just like a 3 or 4 year age. I was like, give me a 10-year age, give me a 12-year age. I was like, we're gonna be cooking with some gas with that. I think the kid just woke up. Did you hear that shit?
The screech, yeah. That was Liz.
Probably. But this is a New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 8-year age, 100 proof, without chilled filtration. So you have the 8-year age bourbon. So I had to get the twin, right? You gotta get a friend. So I got the 8-year age rye. So kind of like the rye you have, but
I'm a big rye guy now.
Bro, I can't wait to crack that one. I imagine the rye is gonna be really good. A lot of people say their regular single barrel rye is one of the most people's like top 5s. Not everybody's, but a good handful from the reviews I saw. And their rye is a 95% rye mash bill and 5% malted barley, so it should have a little bit of that sweetness flavor profile to it. So you obviously have these two, which are the ones that I've been hunting down for a while. But on their website, they had this one, and this was like a sexy bottle, bro. Like you can't tell me it's not sexy. It's the New Riff bottle, but it's got a little Christmas wrapping paper red with a little cursive that says sherry finished. So basically, sherry, like sherry wine.
She sounds cute.
Yeah, so this is a Kentucky Straight malted rye whiskey, and it's finished in sherry cast barrels, like aged in a wine barrel. She sounds cute.
She's pissed.
Why?
Because I said she sounds cute.
Sherry isn't even like a cute name. That's like a grandma name. But this is also barrel proof. So this is going to come in at 111 proof. So a little bit higher proof than the other ones. But some proof. It's also going to have a little bit of that red wine sweetness to it. I haven't been a big wine finish bourbon kind of guy. This is going to be a rye, and it's also going to be a sherry wine rather than a port finish. So,
Are we
I'm
not
gonna
opening these right now?
I'll open one. If you want to choose the one, I'll open it.
Sucks that I don't get to taste it. Don't do the sherry.
Okay, no
We'll save
sherry.
her for tonight.
Don't get down with sherry tonight. I get it.
Do the rye. Do the rye. Let's keep on par with what was fun tonight. Do the rye breakdown.
You just want me to play the Christmas music. This is a limited edition, by the way. So
That's why you should save it.
yeah,
Do the rye breakdown for the boys. Trav says he wants a bourbon breakdown. He wants the X's and O's to this bourbon right here. He wants the stats. Give him the lineup. Are we gonna? Can we confirm to the people at home
What?
that there's gonna be a breakdown for each bottle, its own individual?
Yeah, no. So every bottle that I do on the channel, anything that I'm drinking, there's always going to be an individual review with more in depth. I'll do a first impressions on here, and we'll do that live. But you know, to be honest, like when you crack into a new bottle, especially after drinking, right? I'm never going to pull out every note. Typically after drinking, I don't know if this is everybody. My nose kind of like clogs up a little bit, right?
Yeah, I couldn't smell my mom's ass if I wanted to right now. I'm shot up to the floor. Austin says Shelton keeps peeking over because he's scared of flip flop gonna get thrown at him.
It's true though.
Trav says buy the numbers bourbon. You are now a college football channel. You need to break down chart. You need to buy the numbers. You need what's best on offense, what's best on defense. Where does this rank? I'm excited to get your take. I need the music. Though,
I got you. I gotta get a glass first.
When you sniff it, when you sniff it and you drink it.
Well, I got you. We gotta do the whole thing. You want to break that
next week? If you want to do it on the live show, just send me these in your little witch bottles again. You mean save those witch bottles and bring those back to you?
Yeah, if you want to come back on the show. I figured after like all the clips come about it, you probably tell me you don't want to come back over.
Am I invited back?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how you handle. You're not typically a fan of. Austin says you like that, Sherry. You like that?
You like? Bro,
What's that? That Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, 500 yards last night. Come on, baby.
That's
Dirty
crazy.
birds, baby. Dirty birds.
My fantasy team's in shambles right now, so.
Trav, oh look at this. Trav smoking it. Look at this.
Oh yeah, you gotta smoke. Oh, Russell's 10-year smoked. A Russell's 10-year needs to be smoked though, because Russell's 10-year is typically kind of sweet. I would definitely enjoy a smoked Russell's old fashioned.
Peep the hoodie.
There you go. You ready?
Ooh.
It was good. It was good. I don't like synthetic corks though, so.
Oh, you know what's going to happen though is I'm going to hear you drink this thing. I'm going to punch in the forehead.
Yeah, I mean, you don't like it neat anyway, so. Bro, it's got good color. That screams age. All right. Anyway, so this does have, to kind of reiterate, this is going to be a 95.5 mash bill. 95% rye, 5% malted barley, 8-year age from New Rift. It's going to be 100 proof without chilled filtration, which means all the good stuff. Obviously watered down to be 100 proof. Let's see if it says anything cool on the back. Just says, we're great, Shelton sucks, suck it. Basically.
Cool bottle.
Bro, I love the look of this bottle.
Can you put it closer? Can you put it closer?
I didn't even hook up the other camera today.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have the second screen? Wow. This is clearly I'm not taken care of. Ah, man, that looks so cool.
I can't get it to focus on me. Or on this.
There it goes. That's a sexy bottle.
That's what I mean.
I would sleep with that bottle. I would make sweet love to that bottle.
Trav says I just came in my pants hearing that max volume in my AirPods while the lady was in the other room.
That cork pop was.
It just peels off the cork. Bro, the cork pop was fucking money. Just saying.
Is Tuxedo Cat still in here? That's my guy.
I don't know. He likes to cheat on me. He likes to go to other bourbon channels while I'm live.
Cody would never.
Austin
Sheldon's
said,
a lot back. He's gonna ban me from the comments. I think you're a ride or die now, Austin. Honestly, we're just bring the wife back. She's the cool one, anyways.
honestly, that's who the invite was for originally. I think you just accepted the letter.
Hey, where's the music?
My bad.
Thank you.
That's not
Thank
me.
you. God, it already tastes better.
Bro, it has the malt aspect to it gives you like a little bit of a dessert feeling to it, but it's more like it's not like chocolate, but it's like borderline chocolate cocoa-ish vibes to it, just so you know. The malt, I always get that vibe from malt, but you get a lot of the spice from the rye. I'd also say like it's got a decent amount of like a cinnamon aspect, so it fits in the. Might be a little too loud.
It's a little loud. Turn down. I mean, I'm jamming, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I was saying it. Obviously, you get a little bit of like, it's not chocolate, but it's like cocoa vibes, right? It's like light chocolate because of that malt. But I always get that from malt. You could say, blast off, because that was a rocket. Clip it. You get a little bit of like a dried fruit, like dark fruit vibes to it. Like there's some fruit aspect to it, but the rye spice is like super prominent. Obviously 95, but like it's hard to kind of get past that right now. For some people that say like, oh, does it have a lot of ethanol? I can only go based off of like what I'm used to. Comparably, for rye, this would be like a small amount to none comparatively against rye for ethanol, which is like the alcohol smell. Tuck says I'm here, but that's all he keeps saying. He doesn't chime in. Just saying. Yeah, bro, it's like orange citrus.
What? Is it not Christmassy?
Oh, it's very Christmassy. Way more Christmassy than the bullet. This is way better than the bullet.
Whoa, you're a bastard for doing that to me.
Wow, it's so good. This is like pine trees, bro. But like, you know, like, I'm not comparing this. I just don't know how to explain it to you other than, you remember, have you ever had gin?
Yeah.
You know how like it's straight like pine trees?
Okay. Really?
But it's like a whiskey version of that.
Okay,
You still get like subtle hints of like a vanilla caramel type of thing, but not like, those are like so minuscule that you barely pick that kind of stuff up. But I kind of correlate that it has some sweetness to it, but ton of spice on it. There's gotta be like obviously like rye spice, but mixed in with like a baking spice and like some cinnamon as well.
You know what I know though, Ricky?
What?
Is Sherry would know how to treat me. You know?
When I drop the link to Caitlin, kick you out?
Don't do that.
No, I could do that.
Bring some more music back though. Bring me some Christmas jazz.
All right, hold on. I got you.
They don't have chicken sandwich, do they? 11 strong boys. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe.
Oh. This is called copyright in the highest level. But you ready for it?
I'm here. Sounds right.
Damn, bro, this got to finish from fucking forever.
What was it on?
First flake of snow is set to fall
This isn't what I thought it was.
today. It comes to say that Christmas is on its
Ordering food.
way.
I'm ordering Burger King.
Damn, bro, you that drunk?
Oh, I am. You should see her.
What is she? Well, how is she drunk? She's not even live.
She Ubered bourbon cream.
You hear it?
You were a bad influence. We're vibing though, bro. Come on, tell me this ain't the shit, bro. We're jamming Christmas music.
Sheldon's dying for it to be the holiday so bad that he's like, please play.
It's my happy place, dude. Like Rick and I would usually travel, but since he's had a kid, he's going a little bitch. But
You got a fucking kid too.
yeah, but we'll go. I'm down. I'm ready to ride, baby.
Sheldon or Trav says Russell was a good call, fam. Sheldon, what the hell are you drinking
What are we drinking, Rick?
right now? Are you still on the Nulu? Damn, bro.
I mean,
I'm
podcast
never
tonight.
finish it. Yeah, he's still drinking the. Let me pull it up real quick. It's the Nulu Double Oak Weeded, 122 proof. He's got a little black walnut syrup in there too, a little nuttiness.
Yeah,
Little
I do.
cherry. But that is that is what he's currently drinking. But I cracked open the new Rift 8-year age, and I gotta say, I don't like kind of judging things prematurely, you know. But what I do find is doing a blind is good. My favorite rye currently is the Redwood Empire Rocket Top Bottled and Bond. It's just like a sexy looking bottle with the tree logo, the green. It goes with the rye. And it's 100 proof too, just like this one. But I think these two would go for a run for their money. And this is kind of like, this would be controversial, right, Sean? Because remember we were talking about St. Augustine not being a bourbon because it's from Florida.
Sure.
New Rift from Ohio. It's close enough to Kentucky that you can categorize it, but still Austin from Austin, Texas. Redwood Empire from California. Some of my favorite bourbon and whiskey is not from Kentucky. So, Travis says, last time a random stream, you got pizza, now BK? Bro, yeah, falling off, bro. Austin says, BK? Shelton, you trying to destroy his stomach? Trav says,
What?
deeper, what? Oh, he
You
says,
missed the first question.
yeah, he says, so with higher proof, you get more flavor, right? Deeper flavor profile? Yes and no. So with more proof, you get more alcohol. But with a higher proof, let me break it down super simple. This is 100 proof, right? But let's say in the barrel, let's say it's 130 proof. They obviously want it to be a certain proof, so they water it down to 100. You add water to anything, you're losing flavor, you're losing the profile a little bit, right? But that way they have a consistent product, right? 122 proof, for example, there's been less filtration, there's been less watering down, and it's more of that perfect flavor that has been untouched. It's just the distillate in the barrel for a long period of time. That's where, like, when you see barrel strength or barrel proof, typically those have not been touched other than been put in the barrel and then bottled. That's what you want, because that's going to have deeper flavors, typically more. Now you have to have a palate to where you can look past the ethanol, the alcohol portion. But once you get past that portion and you really focus on the flavor notes, there's going to be a lot more there and a lot more complexity because it hasn't been watered down. So
I sent you a picture of Travis's. It's coming. It's of his drink. You can bring it onto the stream. It'd be cool to see it.
I'm gonna do it on a different piece because I don't know if I'll fuck it up. Oh, yep, sure did. Sure did fuck it up. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. He's got a USB. God damn it, bro. What is happening here? There we go. Now we're cooking.
There we go.
All right, we got a little Russell's Old Fashioned. Hold on.
What are those cherries, Rick?
It's not cherries. This is chips. So smoked bourbon chips. A little. Now, if you're wanting me to like critique this, the Russell's perfect, sexy looking bottle, good bourbon. Chips, never had those, but they look high quality. Where he falls apart is the ice. Now, I'm not setting a good example because I use the same ice tonight. But if you want a good old fashioned, you gotta have a solid ice cube.
Good man.
And you want to know the reason why? Is because it has more surface or less surface overall.
Amen.
The ice melts slower. It keeps the drink colder longer. The ice cubes, the liquid gets all around it and it melts a lot quicker. Waters down faster.
Right.
Yeah. So
it looks watery. It looks watery.
I'm not saying it's watery. I'm just saying like.
You know what else looked watery?
What?
Your mom last night. Sorry.
There we go. There we go.
There we and we're did we lose Bob?
Yeah, Bob doesn't ever stay too long.
I'm still concerned about his well-being. Bob's my guy.
Travis says, I forgot the orange peel. I don't ever do the orange peel. Like, I understand why people do it. I don't get enough from it for it to make sense for me. I don't have any of the black ice ball. I mean, I have them to make them. I just never remember to before the stream starts. So, bro, this smells so good. I can have you on in a week or two, and I can have you try all the new Rift if you want.
Yeah, I would love to.
I can't go live next week. I have a wedding, but the following week.
Just say you don't care about your fans. It'd be easier that way.
I'm gonna have a video ready for them for Friday.
Okay.
We'll do a premiere too, so it feels like a live.
We have 16 strong in here. You better buckle up, Rick.
Oh, you buckle up, bud. You got to pull it together. We already did the reviews. We did some old-fashioned cocktails. I mean, hey, we're here for the people at this point. Let us know in the chat, because we're a little bit more active currently with the chat. What are you guys drinking on? We have a good Friday. You have a bourbon, you have whiskey, you have
last crap we're drinking. Just show them at least what bourbon that I'm drinking. I'm still sipping on the Newell.
The Newell? The Newloo? Right now you're drinking Newloo Double Oak Wheated 122 proof. Bro, this is, hey, not to speak too premature. This, I have to get a bottle of Woodford's Double Oak. I run out of stuff so quick. Woodford's Double Oak has always been my favorite, but I have to say this may take it. This might be better. I know. Hard pill to swallow.
That was good. I am thoroughly impressed with 3 that we drank tonight. I was it was better than I mean, I can't say better than I thought. I knew you were going to set me up with a good time, but I didn't think that it would get better after the first one, but it did. It definitely did.
Well, I kind of knew.
It might have been drunk. When's the food get here?
Austin says, ready to see the Burger King get projectile vomited across the room.
Oh, I can't wait for that Burger King. Last time I had Domino's, remember?
Oh God, you dropped the pizza.
I was after a gummy.
Travis said, "Hey, do me a favor and rub it in Sheldon's face some more of how good that burger."
Did you just spill it?
There wasn't enough in there to really categorize the spill, but there's a couple drops, and any drops makes me sad.
Unbelievable.
Still got some. That's why I like these glasses though, because I can go like this. You can't really spill it unless there's a lot. But Sheldon, I do gotta say, this rye, like, you know the rye that you had, that feels like Christmas. But that feels like Christmas on Elm Street, and this is like Christmas in the Home Alone house. You know?
That's fucked. Hey, that's fucked. That's a low blow. Eric
This is
Perry,
like
that's an OG.
who? Oh, Eric's in the chat.
Where's he?
Bud, it's
Where
been
the
a minute.
You missed a banger, bro.
Eric, you may have to go back and rewatch this. We even shouted you out saying, "Hey, I got samples and I didn't die yet." I'm glad to see you here. I was worried about you for a minute, bud. I know you were close to that storm, so I just wanted to make sure you were good. You know what? This rye makes me feel like Polar Express is about to come outside the house, pick me up, take me on a little trip.
You're a piece of shit. You are a literal piece of shit for that. That's effed up. You know, for me, let's go. Can we play the Christmas music? Can we play not the same song unless that's all you have on the track? I need more. I need a slower one. I need a nice slow,
I don't have that.
sentimental Christmas music. You don't have that. You don't have it in the arsenal. That's not quite what I was looking for.
Nah, I don't really have any slow.
Tater Dom. Finally, we're getting some people, some OGs in here. I love it. All right, go back to the Christmas music. I love Christmas. You're gonna make me cry on stream.
Damn, bro, you that drunk?
Yeah, oh yeah. My you know me. Christmas, I love to go watch a movie. Right? That's kind of like a walker. Either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That's a family tradition. And did we do one together? Did I introduce you to that? I don't know if we did or not.
Movie?
A Christmas movie with Ricky? Did we go to the movie theaters with Rick?
No.
I don't think we did that with Rick. That's right. We met afterwards. That's right. When we went to the Christmas lights, we got drunk. So there's correlation here. So I love starting back to when I was like, I don't know when Polar Express came out, but whatever year that was, I was like maybe 9. And in Gainesville with my grandma, we go watch Polar Express at the movie theaters on Christmas Day. And Polar Express is kind of always one of my favorites. We watch every Christmas Eve with hot chocolate. Obviously, if you don't do it, you're basically from Russia. And just a banger, just an absolute banger. I don't know where I was going. I have no clue what started me on this trend. I'm sorry.
Christmas and movies. Going to the movies on Christmas.
You said it tastes like Polar Express. That's why. Yeah. So Polar. No. Here's a different bottle. The Polar Express hits close to home because when I was at that age, you remember like the whole bell scene, right? Where you can hear the bell if you still believe in Christmas. Yeah. So my mom got me one of those bells when I was younger, and I love that bell. I don't have one anymore. Probably should get Beckett one, but love that. Just love that whole. I mean, Polar Express is just an absolute banger. You just kind of put it on and just the vibe of it. Obviously, fantastic book. I love it. Playing on my emotions. I hate you.
That's what we're here to do. Make sure we play on the emotions. Get we like to bring out the tears.
Another pop.
Just a little bit. I just need something to taste, you know.
Smash the like button, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all that
Down,
jazz.
Eric, come on, boys.
You tried to like low flex on them. You tell me you didn't go to IMAX for Polar Express?
I don't remember where I went.
I went to the IMAX for Polar Express, World Golf.
I was in Gainesville.
Oh, they didn't have that there. But I think soon we're here. We're gonna have to shut it down. I think I'm gonna have to go take over for the wife with the kid because I think he's woke up like 3 times now. Did you have Burger King sent to me too or no?
Yes, it's on the way.
I will hold my breath.
Look what Travis said.
He says, I prefer this style of Friday night streams compared to Shelton handing out free shit after I kick his butt in college football 25. That cork pop just money. It is, bro. That cork is popping. So what they're saying is you just need to get a little lit up Fridays. We only do it one day a week, typically. People think that we do. Well, they think that I could just get tore up constantly, and I'm like, I drink on Fridays, sometimes Saturdays, sometimes Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But Travis said, "Do you enjoy a cigar with your bourbon?" I do, but I live in an apartment, so I can't just light up in here. But I do have some Eagle Rare cigars. These are pretty good with the Eagle Rare. It's not the best. I would say it enhances the bourbon, doesn't enhance the cigar. But I do have the Shelton's gonna have to try. I have a Buffalo Trace cigar.
Oh
yeah, I'll make sure we save that for you. And then of course I have the classics. I have the Acid. The Acid is the best all around low budget cigar. Good flavor, good smoke, easy on the pockets. But yeah.
Check out the pig. Look
Oh,
at
that's
the look.
Gramps.
Yeah, it's Gramps. But look at the Gator starter jacket.
That's funny. I figured you'd be in an FSU or something.
Yeah. Wish they would put me in a Georgia jacket.
Finally know what it's like to win.
Or Bama jacket. Roll Tide.
Eric's gonna pop into the first stream in 2 weeks and go, Tux, we need to go to the party chat in the Discord. Eric, bud, you just got here. Just saying. You just got here.
Hey. Is Eric and Tux, are they in the fantasy league?
Tux is in the fantasy league. Eric is not.
Tux, there is a team that is not managed right now. It's like a ghost team. And I've asked Ricky for it to allow me to manage it. He will not give it to me. If we get a consensus vote, he should give it to me so someone manages it. Let me in, Tux. Let me in.
I don't think Tux has the votes for that, but he's also the one that picked Josh Allen in the first round. Tux's projection after the draft was to go 0-14.
Look what Austin said.
Austin says it's 10:30, Sheldon. Anyways, you convinced Cody to hop off the live and get force fed your nuts. Trav says, "Baby Shelton raising hell, praise Dale."
Daytona right there, boys. Top of the RV.
There you go. Where are you pulling all these photos out of?
We had them. We got them in there on my desk for some reason.
Tuck says we need enough signatures to get Call Me Old Fashioned and give control over the team.
I signed a high top petition. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tux doesn't realize that you're just about to massacre him. You're gonna fucking somehow convince him to trade Trey Benson for Josh Allen, Jalen Waddle, and James Cook.
Let me in, baby. Let me in. I just want to play. I just want to dance. I just want to dance.
That's funny, bro. This rye is delicious.
You're a piece of shit,
bro. It's the malt. The malt aspect to it is just. I'm not a big malt either, so I'm nervous for that. I did try this Redwood Empire. I'm gonna do a review on this, but it's probably the first Redwood Empire that I'm not like fucking blowing it. That's not my favorite. Are you gambling over there? No?
Yeah.
Did you just call in with a link? What are we doing?
Share on the screen.
You had it call in. How'd you do that?
You didn't answer it?
No, I hung it up because I fucking blaring. Where was I supposed to put it?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. It gave me the ability to share the stream.
Oh,
I said, "What's up?" We write it down.
Trav says, remember when Cody would come on every stream thinking he was AJ Hawk, smoking a cigar, smashing bush lattes every single episode? Did you have a talk with him? Sounds like a good time. I don't know what's wrong with that.
No, I didn't. I let Cody do what he wants. Only thing I gotta tame Cody on it. Sometimes Cody will just say some dumb shit on Twitter. Like, hey, you can't say that, Cody.
That's where you come here and it's just a free for all, bro. All we do is just drink on the internet and have some fun, make some cocktails. But besides that, we don't. There's no hold bars here. You know, we just get after it. What are they gonna do? Cancel me? I ain't got nothing to cancel.
You send Cody a link?
You want me to bring Cody in?
I think he's live, but I mean, if you send it to him, he will. If you build it, they will come. Me tell him to join the link.
Yeah, you have the link, don't you?
You send it to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let me bro, this fucker, look at this. Look at this. He's live. He's not even at his station.
That's how you get the views, though, bro.
He's not even at his station.
You know that's, bro. There's so many times like midstream that I just go off and I piss.
He's not even there. He's not even there. Bro, there's no way. There's no.
What's he live on?
High Top Sports is in shambles. Where's the quality control?
Did Tuck say that, or is that you?
That's me. I'm just calling him.
What's up?
Bro, you're not even at your station.
No, it's a commercial break.
What are we doing?
It's a commercial for me too.
We are a multi-million-dollar organization, and you're over here just lollygacking around. We are ESPN. We are ESPN Ancho, and you're not even at your fucking station.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we're the Mexican one.
What are you? Careful, you're on live. Don't say anything stupid. What are you doing?
My mic is turned off.
You're on Ricky's live. What? What are you doing?
I'm drinking liquid IV. I'm trying to get hydrated for tomorrow. I'm swapping between games. Can I not take a pee break? Is that not allowed? I got pee on myself.
Pee in a fucking cup.
I didn't see you change your D&D.
Sorry, I left my position.
We pay you way too good hourly to be taking time off.
Yes, I understand. Yes, we're 3 hours deep in this. I have to read another ad read. Yes, I understand. I am sorry, Master.
Your 401k is sham. We're trying to bring you on Call Me Old Fashioned. I'm trying to get you a 2-for-1 special. Trying to get you more exposure, and this is how you repay us.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you for sure.
Unbelievable. This is the guy that I said, hey, this is our ride or die.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still your ride or die. Oh my goodness.
Can you join the Call Me Old Fashioned? Can you join the Call Me Old Fashioned link, or is it too much of a hassle for you?
I mean, what's one more? We'll be quad streaming here.
We're waiting on you, big guy.
All right. I'll be there in a second.
He's gonna call into himself.
I couldn't imagine if we were streaming to like 100,000. You know what I mean? Like imagine in lieu of the debate imagine you're watching the debate last night and we pop up.
It's like, wow, what a talking point there. And it's just like,
Cody's incredible. I give him so much shit, but Cody is one of the most incredible humans I've ever met in my entire life. Don't tell him I said that, but
Clip it.
the guy, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Tux. Not that one.
Shelton's only trying to get Cody over here because I said we may end it, and then all of a sudden he's like, no. Show goes on.
Show goes on. That's it. No more 21-point head starts in college football. Austin's the man. Austin, aren't you? Austin lives in North Carolina, I think, but he lives in the. I met Austin Rogers and his wife at what game did we meet at? Utah? No, was he?
Cody said, "Where's the link? Did you send it to him?"
Yeah, I did. I texted it to the fuck.
Oh.
I was giving him shit, and I got pissed too.
I mean, if you gotta pee, you gotta pee. We both take a piss break as he comes in.
You want to? You want to just get up and leave when he gets here?
No, that'd be funny though.
Send me the link.
I fucking texted it to you.
Where? Oh, it's on my phone? All right.
All right. You see what I'm doing? What am I supposed to do?
Where?
Bro, he had to make a thumbnail for the Oregon channel. And I go, hey, just copy the one that I did. Just make it like I made the one for the Florida channel. Just copy it. He sends me it. He goes, what do you think? And then I don't respond. He goes, it's like the great value of Sheldon. I go, you're like one of my reps. He's like, is that a good thing? I go, hell no. Like, bro, you look at this thing, like it's a disaster. Like, how do you look at what I made and make what you make and go, yeah, that's it. That's the sweet spot.
It didn't call in on mine, but I heard it, so I think it called in on yours.
Oh no. I see it, but I see it. I can't answer it because I can't bring him in. Wait, I can bring him in.
Bring him in.
Let me see if I can split my screen.
If you do guess 2, it should pop in my.
No. What do you see right now?
I see a little guy.
You see 2 of me?
Yeah, I see 2 of you.
Yeah.
Shut up, Cody. Look at Cody. Look at Cody.
What do we got here?
Look at this shit. Sorry, Cody. I didn't mean to yell at you. I was trying to talk to Ricky. You're good, Cody. Hold on, Cody. Let me get your green screen. Hold on, Cody.
Jay says, "How drunk is everybody?" Well, Shelton's beyond gone. Cody, who knows? He's just popping in. I'm okay. I just find everything fairly funny.
I think we got 4 channels running right now.
That's how you do it.
I'm trying to do the Oregon and recruiting channel. I'm on Call Me Old Fashioned. What more do you want from the boy?
Cody's
if
the man.
you could just crack out another one real quick, that'd be perfect.
Oh, Cody's got to do an ad read. Go ahead, Cody. This is incredible.
Why is it just his forehead, though?
He's not even paying attention. I gotta pee so bad. Cody, what are you doing?
Doing an ad read.
He looks like a turtle popping through.
It's like,
Hey,
oh my god,
Cody,
he's drowning.
Cody.
Doing an ad read, bro.
Oh, are we muted?
He muted himself so he can talk to his channel. I gotta hear.
Yeah, can you pull it up? Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have it up.
You, Cody's a legend. You got the time slots, right?
Yeah, I got all the time slots.
All right. Cody, Trav wants to know what happened to the cigar during the streams.
I moved my because of the birds. I moved my stuff from outside to inside. Therefore, the cigars are gone.
Mm.
I can't smoke in my house. My wife would kill me.
Oh, but she can bring a possum in, but we draw the line at smoking cigars, huh?
Yeah, cigars, no. Possums, yes.
I'm not happy about it.
Chase
So-
says, what's everybody drinking? Obviously, I got currently a little New Rift 8-year
Yep.
aged rye.
It's halftime for Syracuse, Oregon, and then halftime for Michigan or Michigan State and Oregon. Syracuse and UNLV. My bad.
Cody, wrong channel. We're on bourbon. Cody, we're gonna let you go. We just wanted to make sure that you were working,
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm slaving away for the big guy.
making sure our tax dollars are going to work here.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
real
we got fun FEMA.
real quick, I didn't shout out Cody on the big stream I should have, but Cody donated every dollar that High Top Sports Recruiting has made to our hurricane relief. Guy's incredible. Yeah.
I was affected by Katrina, and I felt like it's the best I could do. So it's every dollar that we've made for the entire year of this last recruiting year, all the way up until we close it down. So if you guys super chat and stuff like that, you will be adding towards the hurricane relief. We have not taken the money out of the account yet. So every dollar, every view, every single like goes back to the hurricane relief and Save the South, and that's what we're doing here. And the entire channel for the rest of the year, all the way up until we close that out for the hurricane relief. I have a very good friend that lives down there in Asheville. He has a lawn and garden company. He has been working his butt off. We have a family that I've been talking to him about possibly that we might donate to. I get in with Shelton, but yeah, we're donating everything from High Top Sports Recruiting to the Save the South Foundation of High Top helping others when others are in need.
It's like $15, but it's really cool. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just
more
kidding.
50.
It's a hefty. Look, it's everything that he's earned. Again, he created that channel on his own, and this was the first year that it was able to get money to monetize, and he's turned every single dollar into it. Is something incredible. So shout out to Codes.
Cheers to Cody. Cheers.
We'll
Everybody
see
else
later.
is in the chat lighting it up, so.
We love you, Cody. See you, buddy, bro. Drink some water. Get better.
You're muted. Yes, you. I'm reading your lips. Guest has muted themselves. Talk.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Trav says, where is the Save the Shirts? It's on the website, hightopsports.com. We've sold. Can I talk about this, Ricky, or no?
Yeah, go ahead. You can plug it if you want to. It's for a good cause. It's not like I have a shirt out.
Yeah. So we made a shirt to help benefit Bobby, and my goal is to hopefully raise a couple thousand, maybe $1,000, $2,000, and give it to an individual that's been affected by it, and help them maybe even whether it's buy food, clothes, housing for a week. So we made a shirt called Save the South, and we've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 shirts. And with Cody and other things, I think we're up to like $700-800.
It's not
thus
bad.
far.
Did you have the link handy? You just drop it in the comments.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pee real quick?
Yeah, you can go pee.
All right, let me drop this in there. I'm gonna pee real fast.
All right, you drop it, and then I'll take over, and then just let me know you're back.
And you'll see me. Or
Well,
me say
I'm
something.
gonna make it just my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't already, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. We do go live every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk about bourbon, talk about whiskey, obviously, old fashions as you see tonight. We broke into 3 different cocktails. I mean, 3 of the same cocktails. We just did it differently each time. Got somebody else's perspective from it, and we do that from time to time. We bring on different guests. We should have a different guest coming on in about 2 to 3 weeks. As soon as he kind of gets his schedule back in order, we'll have him on. I like to bring on people that are new to bourbon, new to whiskey, so we can kind of get their perspective other than somebody that knows just everything and everything under the sun about it, right? I want to get somebody new to it so that way they can say, hey, I do like that, or maybe I don't like that, and kind of the ins and outs of why. Just like Sheldon, aka High Top here. Again, he doesn't care for pours like this. He doesn't like to just drink it straight up, but he does like a decent cocktail. And we got to break into 3 different old fashions tonight that he's never had before. So we're going to continue on that trend and just keep getting fucked up. Really, that's the end result here. Like, people go, oh, what do you guys do? We just hang out on Fridays. We have a good time, get a little buzz going. And we talk bourbon and whiskey and anything else that may pop up besides politics, of course, because that's fucking stupid. It's not good enough. That first one was much. I just heard myself echo. What the fuck? That was weird. Anyways, let's check the chat real quick. Trav says, saw Whiskey Myers in historic Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa back in 2015. Shit was legendary. I was drinking underage. Pause. Without a wristband, so they kicked me out after like 5 songs. Hey, there you go. Sometimes, I mean, bro, I could tell you a million stories if I had underage, so I can't really say nothing about nobody. Chase is going to Orion in a couple weeks to watch them, hopefully. Get a few bottles. There you go. AKA High Top is back. Speak real quick. He didn't even hear me.
What is it?
Trav says, I'm Ricky. I'm a virgin to bourbon. You saw my collection. It's pretty weak. I'm glad you like the Russells, bro. I love Russells. Honestly, like, a lot of people don't realize, like, the hyped up bottles are good, right? But honestly, I like a lot of stuff you can find on the shelf. I got Russells, Wild Turkey Rare Breeds, Old Enforcer, 1910, 1920. I like some of the newer distilleries as well. That's what I've been getting into lately. But I like a lot of the basic shit too. One of my favorite bottles is Jim Beam Black 7-Year Age. It's like $18 at Total Wine here in Florida. So Chase says Whistle Pig is expensive as it gets for me. Whistle Pig is disgusting. So I bought one. I bought the G-Force.
Yeah, that was a space one, right?
It was the G-Force Alfa Romeo F1 version. It's a rye with oolong tea and lychee. But it tasted like unsweet tea. But the gimmick of it was finished in G-Force. It was just wind tunnels. It wasn't space. It was an F1 car. But it was fucking disgusting. Not a fan. Austin says, well, I brought up too small. He goes, Shelton, yeah, we met at the Bulls versus Gator game. It was great seeing you. Wasn't wasting money this year for a Gator game when we tossing Napier. Well, we are still living in Columbus, South Carolina. I got to go right through there on Sunday.
Say it, awesome.
Travis says, tell me about Texas bourbon or whiskey because there's distilleries near me. Are you near, Travis, are you near Still Austin in Austin, Texas? That's so cute, bro. That's the cue to dial it up. Switch it up, you know?
Water is so good.
Have you not been drinking this water the whole time?
Oh, God. Well, that came.
So,
Nice.
one of the newer distilleries is going to be Still Austin out of Austin, Texas. Now, Texas whiskey, I'm not going to go super in depth, but the quick version is because how hot it is in Texas and how little it gets cold, flavor typically in the barrel doesn't need 4 to 10 to 8 years, stuff like that. It only needs a short period of time because it just slams in there. Gets a lot more oaky, but it has this Texas twang to it. Still Austin This bottle is only a 2-year age, but it's probably one of the darkest bottles on my shelf. Now, this is a cask strength at 116 proof, but it has all the good flavors of a bourbon, but from Texas. And I just poured it in the same Glen as I had before, so that's my bad, but it's one of my favorites. I love Still Austin. I just got their red corn bourbon whiskey, the Bottle and Bond. I do have their straight rye whiskey as well. Both are delicious. The red corn's, God, it's totally different. Shelton, to be honest, I don't think you would like it because it's just a little too complex as far as like not the flavor profile you want. It's not sweet. It's like dry, dusty. It has some cool aspects to it, but like unless you're really picking them out, it's not for everybody like that. I did a full review on it. You guys can go watch that if you want. iRock says, "Yo, what's up, gents? iRock, about time you showed up, bud. Welcome to the stream."
We're already blitzed, Tyrock. Gotta catch up.
iRock's in the fantasy league too. He's got a decent team. He won't trade me anybody though.
Must be nice.
Chase says the summer stock edition is legendary. The summer stock edition I heard is not even that great. I'm not trying to like argue about it. I don't like Whistle Pig, and everything I hear about it is not that great. Okay, let me rephrase this. All whiskey, all bourbon is good, but is it good enough for my money? You know what I mean? Trav says, would love for y'all to come this way. I've got some of the best barbecue spots. We could hit distilleries. Barbecue and distilleries, baby. That sounds like a good Sunday.
We may be teaming up, boys, high top boys that are rocking with a fat tailgate company for Florida, Georgia.
Oh, Florida, Georgia. When is that? That's soon. I saw flyers at Publix.
It's November. You coming with me?
What day?
Saturday.
What do you know what day?
November 5th? 6th?
It's my dad's birthday, but I don't think he's doing anything.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I think he'll be cool.
He's in
I think he'll be like
plans.
He'll be whatever.
I'll check real quick. November
2nd.
2nd? Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm free then. Yeah, I don't have a wedding till November 22nd and 24th. After the October, obviously.
Trying to ride?
Hey, what's up? Where is it? Like between Florida and Georgia, maybe?
Yeah.
Is it Jag Stadium still or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. It's right here. Trav says Still Austin got it. Oh, what's the brand? Still Austin. Yeah. There's other brands. I can get Garrison, but Garrison's kind of expensive. Still Austin is a decent price, but also very good. So I would recommend this. Any of the bottles you find. The cask strength is my favorite stuff just because I feel like it has a little bit more to it. And it's only a couple extra bucks. iRock says, happy Friday. Yay. Cheers. Just got me a pour. Had a high school homecoming game tonight. Oh, what's up? That's what's up. Eric, iRock, did you bet on it? Or iRock, bro, he be gambling. For real. He be
Bet
gambling.
US?
You can plug
iRock. Yeah, go check out Bet US. Use the code YouTube150. Tell them High Top sent you. You get back 150% for your first 2 deposits.
You gotta send them my way. That way I can plug in myself at this point. No, he for real, he'll be gambling like crazy. He gambled the other day so much that I was like, I'm so glad I didn't make any bets today.
Prize Picks 2. Prize Pick 2 is iRock. Go use the code High Top to get back $50. That one helps out tremendously. Prize Picks is what we're pushing here at High Top right now.
iRock says, I have a couple bets on Oregon, so drinking, betting, and watching. LOL. See, bro, he's military. Baby. He's military. He gets after the little gambling and drinking. He's like one of us.
Come check out the fucking channel, bro. High Top Sports Oregon. Come on, boy.
He's not in Oregon. Where? I can't remember where he's at.
High Top Sports regular and the High Top Sports Oregon. You should have a good time, man.
Trav says, should I come down for Georgia, Florida? Got a couch for me? ?
Ricky does.
I don't have a couch for myself, bro. Chase says, I'm going to need the whiskey for that game. A little red and blue. A little red for Georgia, a little blue and orange. I don't know what I can break out for that.
It's out there. Little knock on the door. Food's here, baby. Food's here, baby. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Austin says, sorry, he's back. My dad sent me a catfish race video. Austin said, fade all Shelton's picks. Went from poor to poor.
We got 26 strong right now, boys. How is everybody showing up now that we're plastered and through all of the three bourbons?
So
You know what I mean? Now that
you talk a lot of shit about me when I go live for a late night pours, right? When it's usually like midnight on, bro. That's when the people are vibing. People are starting to get really into their pours, and they start dialing it in. What happened?
Says, IROX, I'm at Fort Knox in Kentucky Bourbon Festival 2025. I better be there. I told Ricky we should go this year. I had the tickets already bought. He didn't want to go.
Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. Yeah, it's he did go to Kentucky Bourbon Festival. He sent me a few pictures. He's in the Discord. I'm actually in his Discord, but yeah, what the fuck is that, a McRib? Clip it.
Chase says, I haven't seen children drinking drip. Bro.
What do you mean, Chase? Bro, so what's coming on this show is not for the faint of heart. I try to tell people, they don't listen to me. Well, in the first 30 minutes, we burned through 3 old fashions. So we had the equivalent to, let's say 9 shots. He had 9 shots in 30 minutes, which he hasn't had 9 shots in his entire life. You know what I mean? At once. Now, he may have slow rolled the last one, but the last one was also 122 proof. So
7.4, boys, for that Burger King with chicken.
IREX that McRib is back. Chase said Chattanooga is about to have their bourbon festival. Didn't know about that. So is Jacksonville. Jacksonville's having their bourbon festival, or it just passed. I didn't think it was going to be anything worth going to, so I didn't. But
wow, you're a part-time fam.
I have a lot of weddings this year. Next year we'll be cranking it up with all the festivals and stuff like that. But I'm also poor, and the tickets to the Jacksonville thing is like $200. Not even VIP. $200 just to go stand around. Is it good? Bro, if you don't get that mayonnaise off your fucking shit, bro, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's what your mom looked like.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Syracuse was a 5.5 dog. I took Syracuse in our pick'ems. They're up 24-21. Just saying. IROC said he just subbed. You would have hot on the trail. Syracuse gonna upset UNLV. You heard it here first.
IROC, what I think you would enjoy, genuinely, not just like fucking promoting his shit. Tomorrow, right? You're gonna do a Saturday morning show. Do you do bets on that too?
Yes.
So they do like a Saturday morning, like game day. Just you explain it. I can't explain it. Yeah, it's the only show that I actively watch, like all the time.
High Top Game Day, and we do like a version of Game Day on our show, 9:35 Eastern Time, and we bring other content creators that represent their own team. So we've got a guy with Clemson, Tim Katzkowinski. The guy is an absolute animal. Ty Hayes represents Alabama. We got Tyler representing UCF tomorrow. It's an absolute blast, and then we do like an around the horn style type at the end. But yeah, it's a good time. What are you laughing at?
Eat a Dick Racing says, eat that shit sideways, Shell. Bro, I fucking love bourbon. Austin says 21-0 Oregon.
I
Trav
think he
says
did.
Burger
He
King
did every
fucking
single Haley made
McChicken.
Holly quit.
Trav says Burger King McChicken. What the fuck is that? McDonald's just bend Burger King over, shit on our chicken sandwich.
I can't see that. Where's that? I didn't
I
see
keep
that
pulling
shot
them
on
on.
my side.
I keep pulling them on screen. What do you want me to do?
Pull back up. I didn't see it on my side. I guess he said shit. No, that's no fun.
Oh,
I didn't see that one either. Why can't I see these?
I don't know.
It's weird.
How are you seeing the comments? And are you on your phone or?
I just have the site pulled up.
Oh. Shay says Chattanooga Festival at the Choo Choo, October 25th and October 26th. I have a wedding both those days, so I couldn't make it even if I wanted to.
I'm free.
You gonna drive to Chattanooga?
Boots on the ground.
You ain't got a duvet cover or nothing, bro. You ain't going nowhere.
My truck?
You don't have a duvet in the back.
Fuck do that.
Fuck you mean? What the fuck's a duvet? The fucking Miami trip, Miami basketball game.
Oh, the comforter? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, we're like less than 800 hours away from being monetized. Close, no cigar. I don't know what I gotta do. Bruzel got super big by pouring a bottle of Pappy's in a lawnmower. Should I like light a school on fire with 151 or something? Like, what do I gotta do? Kidding.
Well, now you're
obviously. We did hit 1,451 subs though. Pretty cool.
Put Blayton's in a lawnmower.
I don't have that much Blanton's, and there's no way I'm paying secondary to put anything in a fucking lawnmower. Blanton's is not popular anymore. Like, it's good, it's still popular, but it's not as popular as it once was. I think people realize it's just not as worth the money as it once was.
What's popping then?
I don't know. Honestly, like in my opinion, like bourbon is slowly like, I'm not saying dying off, but like the hype is dying off because not a lot of stuff is like gaining traction as it once did, which is good for people like me that don't want to spend an arm and a leg on it. But hold on. Austin says just followed you on X Ricky. I guess I'm on Twitter, but I'm not really. I try to be, but not really. Austin says, what's the wife eating, Shelton?
A Whopper.
Pause. Professor says, love you guys. Buddy has a game at 9:30 for the All-Stars. The Sun. Travis says, duvet is a comforter for me and my girlfriend fight about having one every night. She loves it. I hate it. I'm a blanket kind of guy. Like, why does a duvet need to weigh 700 pounds? Bro, you're not lying. I don't have a duvet cover. The long story short is we went down to South Florida. We went to a Miami Heat game. We stopped at my dad's. He gave us a fucking duvet. Don't know why. Bro, buddy was just trying to give me something, I think, and I appreciate it. But Shelton appreciated it. But Shelton's sat in the back of my fucking truck. It's like 30 degrees out. And he has me cranking the heat like to 100 degrees. And I'm now, this is bad to say. I might have had a couple drinks at the game. And I was trying to wake up. Mojitos. If you don't know, now you know. If you never knew, you'll never will. I was trying to roll the window down just to wake up a little bit. It's a long drive, long day. Shelton's in the back with heat on, duvet cover on. He's like, roll the window up, bitch, I'm cold. I was about to fucking die up front. I almost fell asleep. And he's like, I'm snuggled up in the back. Bro, buddy pops out at a fucking gas station going, what we getting to eat? Do you remember the Five Guys?
Slept like a baby. Yeah, I remember the Five Guys after the game.
That was miserable and the best thing all at the same time. Professor says he's clocking out. He's going to bed.
That's gonna affect his pay.
Austin says butt funnel of the 124 proof. Austin, you got to subscribe to the OnlyFans to get that kind of content, bud. iRock says, forgot playoff baseball starts tomorrow. Oh, buddy, time to make some easy money, baby. iRock likes some baseball gambling, too. Just so you know. I don't know if he goes like Marlins, Braves, or whatever he does, but... Chase says, I'm out here. Tell me a whiskey to get for the game tomorrow. Who do they play tomorrow, Sheldon? UCFS? Oh, fucking UCFS. UCF?
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. Do you know where he's at? Do you know where Chase is at?
I'm assuming Gainesville.
I'm going to give you some options because I don't know what's in your area. This one, I haven't opened this one yet. Like Green River Full Proof. It's around $40. It's 118 proof. It's good. It's delicious, but it also reminds me of Thin Mint cookies. Not too much. Like all the notes are subtle, but it reminds me of Thin Mint so much. I'm like, oh god. If you
He's
can't
in
get
Chattanooga.
that, oh, he's in Chattanooga. Oh yeah. Well, then he can find almost everything. Oh fucking shit, bro. Get you. This was one of my favorite ones. A little Bardstown single barrel. This one's expensive though, but it's worth it. It's 126 proof. This one's magical. I refuse to drink the rest of it because I don't want it to go away. I don't know, bro. Scan through the channel. I have so many. I just don't know what you like. Get the Angel's Envy Triple Oak. That should be kind of hitting everywhere right now, and it is good. It's new, fresh, and exciting. Bro, buddy says UCFS, United Cock Fuck Security. iRock says, Chase, don't get Redwood. I didn't even say Redwood, bro. Not everybody's a big fan of Redwood. I am, but I know not everybody likes it for some reason. iRock says, Benchmark Foolproof. That's a good answer, iRock. It's cheap, gets the job done, it's higher proof. You're probably spending $25. That French fry looks good. You just snuck it in there. It was the biggest fry known to man, though.
Onion ring slap too.
They always slide in one onion ring. It's always worth it. Hey, just so you know, I didn't get my order yet.
10 minutes.
Didn't know. My bad. I'm not being greedy. I'm just... Trav says, Benchmark Foolproof like Baby Stag. I said that once and people destroyed me in the comments. I said it's the equivalent to Stag, but like the budget version. And people were like, you piece of shit, it's not fucking Stag. I was like, okay. Hey, Eric, I got the Green River Foolproof because of Eric. He sent in a sample, tried to kill me with the sample, but it was so good I had to get the bottle. And it was at Total Wine. Good.
Yeah, there's stuff in that water. I'm thirsty.
Coconut water?
There's stuff in that water.
I have a few bottles. Eric, you missed the bourbon haul video. I would advise you to go back and watch that because I got some bangers. There's no way I can go over all of them. They're all over the place right now. Shelton, what's funny is like you've never seen like the room with it being the room. There's so much in here.
There's another shelf, right?
There's like you can't here. Oh, I got you. You ready? So this is what you can see on camera, right? There's a whole other shelf up here, but there's also a whole table full of everything that can't fit on the shelves because the shelves kind of like, oh, they're like this. You know what I mean? They're all weighted down. So.
It's about time for bed, Rick.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, we can shut her down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the jury, go ahead and
Iconic.
think. What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Iconic.
Iconic. I was just going to say, thank our guests for coming on, giving us. Don't ever do that again. Don't, yeah. Your mom does the same thing, bro. Don't worry. We got him. Anyway, everybody, thank our guest for coming on, showing us what his insights were for somebody that's a little bit newer into the cocktail space as far as branching out different bourbons, different whiskeys, rye whiskey, things like that. So if you want him to come back on, feel free to drop it in a comment in the video after it's posted. Maybe we have him back on, but if not, we'll probably keep him off. He's a lightweight, you know? You want to come back for a different bourbon? You want to come back for the new Rift? What is that? What is that?
Me taking a bite.
Somebody clip you up.
Trav, dude.
The fuck is that? A McRib? A little McRib action. That's hilarious. I'm probably gonna stay live for just a little bit longer, and then I'll probably log off. But yeah, do you want to come back on when we do the new Rift? I know you're a big fan of new Rift, so
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah, I'll have you try the sherry, the rye. Maybe not the rye; it's too good. I don't know if you'll like it.
I'm down.
But yeah, maybe we make some old fashions with that or something, or maybe we'll branch out to different cocktails. You never know. Stay tuned for that. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, high tops for you. I'll roll the intro. We'll log you out. I'll shoot you a text. I'll see you on the other side, bud. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now he's gone. Now it's time we can get fucked up. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. We'll stay live for a little bit longer. I'm just going to check in with the chat, see what you boys are doing. So, I need some water. I need some fucking water. Chocolate. A little SpongeBob for you. Ladies and gentlemen, East Coast time. It's 11. We're going to call 11:25. What are you boys drinking on? What are we getting into? If you have questions about bourbon, whiskey, old fashioned, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Let me know. I'm going to interact with you guys for just a little bit, and then we're going to head out and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a little bit of work, a little pumpkin patch, but I may come back on live tomorrow because I normally go live Fridays 9 p.m., but I will not be live next Friday. So I'll try to make out. Trav says, I'll hang out, Ricky. So weird that you guys know my name. Even my viewers didn't know my name for the longest time. Austin says this is awesome. Appreciate the invite. Austin, we appreciate you being here, bud. Eric, I want you to like call in. Eric, real quick. We need to chat, bud. I'm worried about you. Let me do this. Eric, go over to the Call Me Old Fashioned party chat. We're gonna chat for five seconds on the party chat while I'm live. I just want to make sure you're okay. And then I'm gonna get back to the normal live. Bro, Trav, bro, you're not wrong. He goes, Shelton has a drink and immediately orders DoorDash. He did order DoorDash after the first old fashioned, didn't he? He was like, oh my God, babe, I'm wasted. DoorDash me. I mean, good on him, though, because he was prepared. Because now we're sitting here. We're 2.5 hours into a live stream. And what do I got? Maybe chicken nuggets in the freezer? Those do sound like they slap. But I'm not nowhere near chicken nugget stage yet. iRock says, need to be a t-shirt. The fuck is that a McRib? Yeah, you're not wrong. Fuck is that? A McRib? Bro, I never seen a chicken sandwich like that. Shit was long as fuck. iRock says, I like Richard better. Makes me think of Tommy Boy. I mean, some people know me by... I do have a Discord. Discord's kind of quiet compared to High Tops. We have fun. I more try to keep it like normal, right? I try to keep it as about bourbon as possible. And some people don't like to keep it about bourbon. They want to keep it about everything else. I'll drop the link real quick. If you want to jump in there, if you care about the bourbon stuff, I mean, by all means, feel free to jump in there. I give you updates on what's coming out. I give you updates when we go live. I give you updates on whenever I pick up something good. Eric says, I'm good. I can do the party chat. I'm waiting on you, Eric. I'm waiting on you to party chat. I just have one question to ask you live. That's all. Trav says, next time, have me on. Trav, I think you've seen High Top does like a call-in show every once in a while. We do a call-in show every once in a blue moon too, where you can call in, and we just kind of talk about bourbon and whiskey for a while. I like to get other people's input on like what they're drinking, why they like certain things, but at the same time, like I could have on like guests that know everything about whiskey and stuff like that, but I don't really care for that input. I care for somebody that like doesn't know as much or somebody that's new. So hell yeah, if you want to come on one day, feel free to call in when that time comes. You'll see it. We'll do like a late night pour, or we'll do a let's talk about whiskey stream. And those typically happen a little bit later. Not right now. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but God damn it. Let me do this. Just gonna have myself here. I'll wait for you, Eric. Don't worry. I'll wait for you. It's like I love to talk bourbon. I like talking about bourbon whiskey too. Some people don't understand it, but I just like to chitty chat. I got a shit ton of stuff here, so what? Why? Heard what? So, babe, come in here. Have I checked X? Honestly, guys, like I know I'm on Twitter, but I'm not really on Twitter. I'll do it when. Oh, you're not. You want to come on the stream?
I'm showered. You want me to go get? Well, I mean, I can come on if you want me to.
I don't care if you want to come on, but you were out there talking to me, so I just didn't know why you were awake.
Babe, I just got our son down not too long ago.
So I mean, you were out there talking smack. I just didn't know if you were trying to come on the stream or something.
Did you say?
No.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Nothing even close to that.
Oh, it's mumbled out there.
Probably shut it down.
Do you want me to come?
It's all right. I'll shut it down. I'll show you my pants. No. I mean, we've been going for 2.5 hours, so I just heard you out there. So I didn't know if you were out there getting hammered or something.
No, I had 2 drinks and I'm done.
The fuck you mean 2 drinks? So you're shit faced. Shell was gone. Shell was gone after the first drink somehow. He had the lightest whiskey and was like white girl wasted before. Bro, he was. Bro, the comments. The comments were calling him out. He said "thurup." I was cheesing out because nobody called him, and somebody called him out. I was like, damn. Somebody clipped it. There are a bunch of clips on Twitter apparently. So
Really?
yeah, when I get done, I'll go check them out. Travis says, "What kind of camera and mic do you use?" So Travis, the quickest rundown of me. Normally, I have a multi-camera setup because I am a wedding photographer, so I have some pretty fancy gear. Not to like brag, but I need it for weddings. But I also double dose it, so I use it for this too. So I have a Canon R6 Mark II for this camera. I have a Canon R5 over here that's not in use. I use the DJI mics. I don't know the fancy name of it. But yeah, I mean, I helped High Top originally set up his setup, and he's kind of took it and ran with it from there. So I can't take credit there, but I got some fancy camera gear. Hence why it kind of typically looks a little bit better than most. Eric, you never came in the party chat, bud. I'm disappointed. Oh, he's right here. My bad, Eric. Eric, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you so your voice can be heard on stream. I just have a question for you, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get this on speaker because it's not very loud. I think I'm lagging.
So up at the top right, you'll see a little speaker button. If you click that, it'll make it speaker and louder.
There it goes. I think I'm lagging. I'm behind in the video.
Oh yeah, the video that you're watching, yeah,
Yeah.
That's gonna be lagged because I just have it so people can't stream snipe me.
I got you.
So I have a question. Obviously,
Okay.
I have two. First off, you're doing okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Hurricane, you're safe and all that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the main question.
We just had a bunch of rains all we had.
I was worried about you because I didn't see your last stream, so I just was.
Yeah, it's been busy.
I was figuring you were on call, so I was just making sure you were good. First off, you know.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course. Second
Glad
off,
y'all are good.
yeah.
'Cause we just got a bunch of the rain from the hurricane, so it wasn't like what y'all got.
I mean, even me personally, I didn't really get anything. To be honest, what's funny is my street is everybody lost power, and what's funny, I have the Ring app, the Ring camera, and everybody's kind of updating as they lose power, and it starts at both ends of the street. It starts working its way in. People saying lost power, lost power. My complex is the only one on the street that did not lose power, luckily,
Wow.
which was bizarre. But
Yeah.
but no, I'm glad you're good. You're safe. You're not in the hurricane path or nothing like that. So now I get to bust your balls a little bit. So what's up, bro? You trying to kill me?
Dude, I feel like shit when I got in Discord and found out you was sick. I was like, there is no way this happened again. No way.
To be honest, I think between me and you, I think we willed it into existence, you know? Because what's funny is you sent me the first one, right? The first samples, and I got sick, but I just got back to like an office job. So I'm like, hey, there's an excuse. I just got back around people for the first time. Viable reason. Second time, you sent me samples, and I made fun of him like, oh, is there COVID in this? Obviously, I know it's not your fault, but I want to bust your balls like it is, so.
That's fine. Go ahead. I did feel bad, though, because I was like, there's no way this happened again. No way.
Yeah, I know it's not from the samples, but, bro, I was talking to Tux. I said, damn, I was like, I haven't seen it in a minute. I haven't seen it since I drank the samples. Do you think he was just hoping I would pass out or something? Or, because I drank those, and no joke, like 2 days later, I had no voice. I didn't feel sick, but I couldn't even speak. And I go, oh man, this is bad. The kid was sick, EH was sick, and like the whole house was just disgusting. And I go, this is it. Eric's about to take us out. And I said, you know what? I was like, Eric, if you want to poison us, just give us bleach. Like, I'm not really checking it. You know, you could just take me out with rat poison or something. You got to give me COVID.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm trying to pass out these samples, and he's sick again, man. That was just,
Bro,
man, I didn't feel like shit.
what's-
I've been busy. That's why I didn't make it last week.
It's
Because the week before, that's when you was sick, and then last weekend, it's been busy, man.
yeah, no, I understand. I just thought, what are the odds? You know,
I know.
I just thought it was so funny, and I haven't seen you since. So I wanted to make sure, you know, one, I know it's not really you trying to kill me. Unless you are, then just tell me. I'll make it easy on you.
I got into the Discord and chatted a couple times, and I think I asked you a question in the Discord too, and you never responded. I was like, damn, he's pissed.
Oh no, I wasn't mad. I was, bro. At one point, I was so sick. I started to like freak out that I like couldn't breathe and shit. That and the kid keeps waking up because he was so sick he couldn't lay down flat without being boogered up. So, bro, it was so funny. And then like afterwards, I was like, "Where's Eric? He wasn't here last year." I go, "Tux, you think he actually tried to? And he's mad he didn't succeed?" That's funny. No, I appreciate the samples. I did buy that Green River Full Proof, bro.
Yeah.
I drank that sample off stream. I was like, wow, man, this is like fucking Thin Mints. It's a little minty, a little chocolate. I loved it. I actively like hunted this bottle down going, I have to have it. Now yours was like a higher proof. Mine wasn't. Mine's like only 118. But I think
I thought mine was 114.
Yours was 125, I believe.
Was it?
I think so.
I'll look at the bottle real quick.
It was good. I don't care what it was. It's not too far off.
Oh, mine's 117. 117.3.
Oh, really? Fuck. Mine's
Yeah,
118.1.
there was something else. I gave you what, 4?
Yeah, you gave me like some New Riff stuff. You gave me some Stag.
The Silver Grove.
The Green River, and then something else, I think.
That Silver Grove is 116 proof.
Yeah, that stuff's really good.
The Stag was like a 130 proof.
Did you see all the New Riff that I just bought?
I did not.
I just got the 8-year rye, the 8-year bourbon, and the sherry cast finish, barrel proof. I just drank the rye. It was amazing. Full review coming soon.
Gotcha. I ended up getting a bottle of Michter's barrel proof. I found a bottle of it. It's 110 proof, but it's really good.
That's funny. I mean, I love Michter's, but I'm gonna hop off here for a minute. I'm gonna finish up this stream, and then I'm gonna come back in the party chat here in a little bit. So,
all right.
I just want to make sure you're good. That's all.
Oh yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. All right, bud. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, see you.
All right, bye. All right, for those who don't know in the chat, I love telling this story because it's so funny. So, I'm a big, obviously, people send me samples, right? I'm gonna show you an example. Like this is one of the samples he sent me, right? It's this little small bottle, little tape, handwritten, A, B, C, D. It's obviously sealed, which means he poured these. He sent me some expensive stuff, right? He sent me some Stag, some stuff that I can't get here in Florida. And the first time he sent it to me, he sent me like a Pappy's Van Winkle Lot B, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff's amazing. But right after he gave it to me, I got sick. But before anybody sent me samples, I go, I don't want samples. I don't know where y'all live. I don't know nothing about y'all. I don't know if you're trying to kill me, right? You could be trying to kill me. And what the odds were is I finally accept those samples from one person and I got sick, right? Now, I just went back to an office. There was viable reasons for me to get sick. But I made fun of him because I like to poke fun. I know he didn't try to kill me, but he sent me samples a second time. So the whole time I go, what if I get sick when I drink these? Then we know you're trying to take me out. And I just happened to get really fucking sick when he sent the second samples. So I was like, oh fuck, he's trying to take me out. Again, I know he's not. Not actually. There's better ways to do that. For real, if you just sent me fucking bleach, I may drink the bleach. Don't fucking have me suffer being sick. Just take me out if that's what you want to do. But hilarious stuff. So that's the quick version. Now to catch up with the chat, Travis says, I'm a camera geek and even more of a bourbon geek. Bro, I love cameras. I'm all with it. I'm very much on the Canon train, but that's just I've been so far invested in Canon, I couldn't switch even if I wanted to. I started with a Canon 6D Mark II. Well, actually, I started with a Canon T5i, but Mark II 6D was the first one I really started getting after it with. He said, I just sold my GM 50mm. So you're on Sony? About to get a 70 to 200 G Master. I love the 70 to 200 frame. I can't use that for this, but I do love that lens. My next purchase is a DJI Avanta 2. I actually just launched my media company called Timeless Creatives LLC. If you have any advice on scope of direction or scope of operation, maybe we could set up a call. Trav, to be honest, I know a lot about running a photo video company. So if you're kind of falling in line with that, yeah, definitely. We can set up, we chat all about it. Unfortunately, I didn't have anybody to kind of guide me in some stuff, so I hit a lot of bumps in the road early on. It does it pretty well now, but to be honest, I'm slowing it down because I'm all weddings right now. Weddings where a lot of money is. But it kind of took like the fun part out of it. It's still fun, don't get me wrong. I still enjoy it, but it's not as fun as it was. It's now a job versus a fun thing to do. So I'm dialing it back because I want it to be a lot more fun. IROC says this shit was funny. The conversation with Eric. Hey, you know, I had to ask him. I first want to make sure he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. I know he's close to the storm stuff, so let's make sure he's okay, and then we make fun of him. Says the conversation, y'all not getting sick yet. Trav says, I wouldn't mind getting into Canon. I'm just not familiar with it. I also use Adobe Suites. I'm sure you probably don't use DaVinci, don't you? No, I don't use DaVinci. I don't actually like it. That's just because like I was on iMovie to begin with, and then I moved to Lightroom and Premiere Pro, and now I'm so used to it that I can switch if I wanted to. I know how to do it super fast in the Adobe Suites. That time is more worth it to me than figuring out how to make it just 2% better in the coloring. Because DaVinci is better for the coloring, I agree, but I don't want to teach myself that for 2%. Do I use a softbox? Yes, I have, I don't know, 50-inch softbox with one of the, fuck, I can't remember the name of the light. It's the main light everybody uses. Damn, it's going to drive me nuts. I got to know what it is. It's not the main brand. It's Amarad. But it's from that main company. Yeah, you just said it. Would love to get into Amran or whatever you fucking call it. That's the same thing I have. I got the cheapest one, and that's the light I use. It's just the bigger the softbox, the better the lighting. I have a pretty big softbox with a grid, multi-layer. So he's like, bro, I have to get your contact. I mean, you can email me, or you can just pop on the streams. I'm always here. Shelby says, is there a way to see if they have Green River Foolproof in my area? I mean, the way I found it, to be honest, Green River Foolproof, it's somewhat quote unquote easy to get. But if you have a Total Wine, you can just look up Total Wine and see if it's there. That's where I got mine. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. But yeah, to be honest, it's hitting more stores more frequently right now. So I would I'll go check. If it's like a mom and pop liquor, probably not going to have it. But the big chains are getting it. So Shelby, I would check there. Trav said, did you see the message of all the gear I use? I don't think so. Oh, I do. I found it. It says, I use a Sony A7 V with G Master 24 to 70 f2.8 Osmo Pocket 3. I like that. Sony DJI Mini Drone. Fuji. Ooh, love a Fuji. I also use DJI Mic 2 and Blue Yeti. I have a Blue Yeti. I have the mics, DJI mics. Those are just better. I have all Canon gear. I use prime lenses though, so I have a 35mm prime 1.8, and then I have a 50 mil 1.2. I like the new Canon f2 28 to 70. Just there's one fixed aperture, but I don't own it yet. But yeah, camera gear, I can nerd out all day. I have a DJI Air 2 for the drone I use. I use DJI Action for behind the scenes. But I use all my big camera. I use a full like mini cinema rig for video and photo, and I do it at the same time on like a dual harness. So we can talk cameras all day. Most people in here are not going to care about that stuff, but I usually fuck with it. He says, "Look at the chat." Yeah, I gotcha. Sometimes the chat like kind of bounces around on my side for some reason. Don't know why. But Travis says, I sold my 50 mil prime f.4 1.4, but I will say it was so butter, but I need versatility. Enough with the camera stuff. My bad, chat. The last thing I'll say on the camera is I'm so used to using prime. When I use like a normal day, I have a 35 on one, a 50 on another. The only time I ever change it is to an 85 millimeter prime, and that's during the ceremony of a wedding. Trav, you can email me there if you want to, if you want any kind of advice on the photo or the video stuff if you need it. IROC says, "Fuck cameras, more bourbon." Ha, IROC, you need your picture taken. I got you, baby. Yeah, so I'm gonna re-go over it because I know a lot of you guys were not in here when I did. So I know most of you guys were here for the bourbon haul. The quick version of the bourbon haul is I got a Green River Full Proof. It's a given. It tastes like Thin Mint. It's money. I haven't opened this bottle, but the samples that I had last time was pretty good. I had this one right here, Starlight Distillery Carl T. Hubbard's Double Oak Bourbon Whiskey, 115 proof. I haven't opened this yet. A review coming soon, but I hear really good things. Also this one, Redwood Empire Small Lot Series. I've been dying to get Small Lot Series. I have to be honest, I don't think I like this one. Like, it's good. I opened it. I had one pour one night, but it's a high malt, 67% rye, 31% malt, 2% wheat. As much as I love Redwood Empire, I think this one is just not. It's not for me. It's cool. I'm glad I have it. I love the art. My favorite art on any of the bottles, but I just don't think. I don't think it is for me personally. Then I did pick up the Still Austin Red Corn Bourbon Whiskey. This one's money. I love this one. It's unique, but it's also like unique and good at the same time. It feels different, and I like different things on the shelf. I don't want the same thing 15 times. I want 15 different bottles with different profiles, so I can choose and pick what I like. You have Penelope, which is toasted. This one's 100 proof, a heavy 5 char is what the technical term on it is. It's good, but it tastes like campfire. And if you like campfire, it's good, but it also feels like the smoke's following you. When you're switching chairs, it just kind of follows you around. That's the example I give every time. But it's good. I got the Angels MB Triple Oak, which you saw us review in a whole video before, along with we made an old fashioned with it tonight. It's worth it. And then let's see what else we picked up. I picked up this one as well. I still haven't really cracked into this one really. This is Pursuit United's blended straight bourbon whiskey, 108 proof. Not the double oak, just the regular bourbon. I had a small pour of it one night, and so far sounds pretty good. My favorite that I've picked up that I got to try and save as much as possible is the Nulu Double Oak Bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, and it's wheated. It's 122 proof. This may be my new favorite for the year. And I'm upset because I'm almost halfway through the bottle. A little less than, I got a little more than half. But that one's my favorite so far this year that I believe. I'll do a full official video once I like really sit down and think about it. And then some of the stuff you have not seen. I have the New Year, or not New Year, I'm sorry, New Rift 8-year bourbon whiskey. It's 100 proof. I haven't opened this yet. This just came in today. But you guys know I've been hunting this one down for a while. It's, bro, I love New Rift. And on my one thing that I said about New Rift is I can't wait to see them get some age on their bourbon because I think it will be fucking money. So I got their 8-year bourbon. And of course, you can't get one sibling without the other. So we got the 8-year rye, which is the one that we opened up tonight. I'm not going to do the full review tonight. I've had a few pours, so I don't want to do anything official. But I will say this rye has been fucking really good. It's a 95.5 mash bill, 95% rye, 5% malted barley, 100 proof still, but it's got some good fucking flavor to it. Now, on top of that, I did pick up the New Rift Kentucky Straight Malted Rye Whiskey, finished in sherry. It's a sherry finished barrel proof, which is sherry cast, like wine finished barrels. So it's 111.5 proof. I'm not really big into wine finish, but I feel like for me, if there was a brand to get me into wine finish, I feel like it would be New Rift. I just have a good feeling about them. I just feel like it will work. But I could be wrong. Now, if I have anything more in here, I don't know where the fuck I put it. So we got quite a few bottles. Reviews on everything coming soon. Obviously, you guys know I do a review on every bottle I get. The more reviews we do, the better they get. If you haven't already, go watch either the Still Austin or the Nulu video. Both of them, they start getting into more of like the speed I want to get into. I'll let you guys know the graphics going on. I'll let you know some notes, some cool graphics as far as like visual effects. And then, yeah, I mean, just go check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. Check the chat real quick. Travis says, I'll hit you up. Trav also said, I'm going to head out. Pleasure to hang out for a bit. I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I'll look for that Still Austin around here. Peace. Trav, well, appreciate you having here. You probably left in my rant of everything that we picked up, but I appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you stopping by. We're probably going to end the stream here shortly, and I'm going to go hang out in the Discord for a little bit. And then, but yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the move. We're trying to get to the goal for the end of this year. Ideally, it would be 2,500. That is my goal. Will we hit it? Who knows? That's probably about a little, like 1,100 away, which is almost double, but I have high hopes. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know we got to roll the outro music. And then I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go hang out in Discord. So if you're in the Discord, go over there. We'll go chat it up for a little bit before I completely log off for the night. Again, if you haven't already, like, subscribe. I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the other side. Peace.